Okay. Timer starts. No, I'll keep that up. Why not? Timer starts now. It's 16. Oh, well. Hello everyone! Phoenix here, or Nix, and welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. That wasn't exactly the best opening. Let's retry that, shall we? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, you gorgeous people, you. Welcome to another video, and this is just the intro to Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. So, if you watched a video I put up back in December, I was saying how I'd been, I think I mentioned it, I was watching the whole Speed, Awesome Games Done Quick 2013, was it? No, 2014, no, of course, and I hadn't watched it. I was watching videos from Awesome Games Done Quick 2014, I believe, 2013, I'm getting all of my numbers wrong, it's terrible. And I just really liked the concept of speedrunning. It's a lot of fun to watch people speedrun, seeing all of these different glitches and paths that they find, and all these different little pieces that chip off all the seconds and make their runs that much quicker. And I had just been playing Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts around that time. I've just been going through it again, replaying it for the 4th, 5th time, and I decided, well, you know, Banjo Kazooie is a really fun game. Nuts and Bolts is a really fun game. It's not like the originals, which was upsetting, but it's still a fun game to do and play. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna speedrun it, because I don't get bored of replaying this game over and over. I think the only thing that irritates me with this game is this intro that you have to watch. There's literally no way of skipping this that I know of. But yes, so I haven't really been trying to speedrun it for the past month and month and a week. I was doing it around in December time, and I just stopped practicing. But I'm going to get back into it now, because I actually been contacted recently by one of the speedrunners in the Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts speedrunning community, and they were saying if I'd like to join up and you know, get hints and tips. And I'm waiting to hear back from him. Or her. I do apologise if you're watching this and I've gotten your gender wrong. I do apologise, but I'm waiting to hear back from them. And I'm quite looking forward to being part of the community and hopefully getting my speedrun time down by quite a lot. Hope to find some little unique skips that nobody's found yet, although I'm sure that this game's been out for quite some time, so I'm sure people have found quite a lot of skips for this game. But yes, I'm looking forward to that, and I'm going to try my best to get this HD PVR software, this terrible rubbish software, to actually let me stream on Twitch, because I've tried it a couple of times and the software is just, I don't know what Hapog or Hapog were thinking when they made it, because if you look at a piece of software like Open Broadcast software, which is brilliant streaming software, you know, it gives you so many different settings that you can change and make so that your stream will run nice and smoothly. It won't be all a horrid mess, and it won't be interfering with Twitch's rules for streaming or anything. Hapog just give you 5 different options, none of them which really help except for the stream quality. And the problem is, it's not tailored to Twitch. I don't know what they thought when they were making it, but considering you have to shell out quite a bit of money for a HD PVR, even though I know that streaming obviously wasn't one of the HD PVRs, I mean, when the original came out, that wasn't obviously the intent of it. If you're going to try and let people stream with your hardware, then make decent software for it. Don't just half-ass it and then put it out there, because you know, what's the point in even doing it in the first place? And the problem is the stream quality level doesn't help, and you can't actually micromanage it. It's just this little slider. And the problem with that is, if you have your stream quality at 1 megabits per second, Twitch has a little bit of an issue with that. From what I remember, Twitch has these 2 different, I can't remember what they were now, but it has 2 different sort of bitrate portions. And you can't actually tailor, you can't actually micromanage the stream quality from the HD PVR software for it to work with Twitch properly. So you just get this jumbled mess, at least I do. If anyone's actually managed to get the HD PVR to work properly with Twitch, please do tell me, or if there's any other software. Sadly, Open Broadcast software, it's not running with the HD PVR yet. I believe they're working on it, I'm not quite sure. At the moment, there hasn't been any updates from what I see on the website. I'm really hoping that they come out with a patch so that you can use the HD PVR with Open Broadcast software, because I love that software so much. It's so awesome to be able to have different scenes and different, you know, you could have a picture in the corner, you could have a video up in the other one, and then you could have you playing the game in the other. It's just brilliant. I love it. It's really awesome, and I do hope that they eventually manage to get a HD PVR working with it, because honestly, the software that excuse me, the software that Hapog has, you know, for streaming is just utterly, oh, it's atrocious. I really like to micromanage my, like, when I have a piece of software and I like to have a lot of options. I like to change bits to make it easy to record but keep the quality the same, and yeah. But oh well, for now I'll just be uploading to YouTube when I do speedrun. I'm not quite sure how often I'll be doing it, because if I can get the streaming to work, I'll be streaming it instead, and then you can actually, with your streams on Twitch, luckily, you can actually export them as an MP4, and then I'll upload them to YouTube, or I think you can send them to YouTube, something like that. But I really would prefer to stream these speedruns over uploading them to YouTube. I mean, I don't have a problem with uploading them to YouTube, but I just find it more fun to stream and build up an audience and have a live audience while I was doing it, because it could be more interesting with the commentary, because there's only so much you can say. And when you're speedrunning the game, I think the best time for this game, when I looked at the charts, it was like 2 hours 24 minutes, which is incredible. I don't know if I'll ever manage to reach that. I'm going to definitely strive to reach that time, but mine at the moment is 4 hours 15 or something. The last time I did it, I mean, I haven't actually streamlined my speed run of this game. I haven't got a set course. The beginning I do. I have a very set course at the beginning where I go and pick up all the crates that, from what I've gathered, are the ones that will help me the most. I could probably cut some of them out, but at the moment that's the ones I collect. I need to still build up a nice a course to run through with this speed run, and hopefully once I jump into the community, they'll help me out with that, and they'll have loads of different hints and tips, I'm sure. But until then, I'll just be running on my own. I'll just be running on my own knowledge of the game and seeing where it goes. Now, if anyone's already watched speed runs of this game before, I don't know if anyone else has already built vehicles, like prepared vehicles. I'm not quite sure what's in the rules. I don't believe it's out of the rules. I mean, I don't believe it's in the rules that you have to make the vehicles within that particular game. I think you can actually have some blueprints ready to go. But at the moment, I don't have any specific blueprints to go with the games and any of the missions. So I'll be building the vehicles during this speedrun. I also don't know how long this speedrun will actually go on for. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the full speedrun of the game. Only because finding 4 hours to literally just sit here and play a game full on without having to get up and do some bits and such, you know, it can be quite a pain to actually manage to find those 4 hours and sort of just put them aside for the game to speedrun solely. So because I remember when I did do the speed run of my game, I was actually doing it in parts because I couldn't just stay on for 4 hours. Oh, actually, did I stay on for 4 hours? I cannot remember. But there was a lot of pausing and such because I had things to do in real life. So, but we'll see how far I get with this. Still on this cutscene. This cutscene is ludicrous. I absolutely hate that. I hate that intro cutscene. You cannot skip it whatsoever. And Rare, I don't know what you were thinking when you decided to make that completely unskippable, because it's so irritating not to be able to skip it. It's just 10 minutes that I don't need to sit around for, or maybe 8 minutes. But I guess if you include this is 10 minutes almost. Well, it's a long enough intro cutscene. It's boring as hell to sit through every time. I'm sure if I speed run this enough that I'll eventually know all of the words, all of the things they say, and I could literally just go through it saying word for word what they say. So first thing we do is we're going to go and collect a crate. Now, as I said, I'm not part of the community yet. I haven't joined or anything yet. I'm waiting for the message. So everything I'm doing right now is everything that I've come up with on my own. I'm not sure if they have applied, that was really unfortunate, have applied any of these tactics on their own speed on the community's speed running sort of plan. Oh, really? This crate is giving me a hard day. Please don't do this. This is precious seconds we're wasting here. Ah, the physics in this game can be really irritating. But oh well. Let's see if we can actually get... I'm really chancing it right now. Yeah, I chanced it. That wasn't a good chance. Oh well. Ah, we lost the crate. That's just what I didn't need to happen. Where did it go? Ah. Curse you, Banjo Kazooie nuts and bolts physics. So if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm going to collect certain crates that when I completed the game, I restarted and went through the entire game and picked out which crates I felt would be most useful, and then I should have really gone, oh no, please, no, not now. No, I don't want a dive game. Okay, we're getting off to a bad start already, but unlike other games, I don't feel I can just go and reset this because, Banjo, can you just swim, please? Ay. This is, no, come on. This is going terrible. Usually things run a lot smoother by this point, but no, the game is not having it today, apparently. Okay, right. First we'll go up here because it's quicker. Okay, right. Yeah. No, please, crate. Thank you. Really dodgy physics that don't make much sense. Throw this crate over there. No, over there. Thank you. Now I would not call this a glitch. I'd call this an exploit of the game mechanics. Basic. There's a phone call. That's typical. Hold on, people. Hey, sorry about that, everybody. I had a phone call, and as you could see, I was trying to use one hand to play, so that's going to kill some minutes off of the run. But oh well, this is just a practice run. This is not a serious. I am trying to beat. Well, I am trying to beat my own record, of course, but it's just a practice run. But anyway, I can't remember where I was now. Yes, as you can see by now, I've used it a couple of times. It's basically a game exploit, I'd like to say, an exploit of the game mechanics. And basically, if you place another object on, if you place one object on top of another, then alright, yes, we're using. Why am I doing this when we can use the teleport pad? I am miles away. If you place one object on top of another, and really game, just I hate this trolley. Well, I don't know what they were thinking when they designed this trolley, but it's terrible, just terrible. Anyway. When you place one object on top of another, you can basically highlight the one beneath because you're standing on top. If you stand on top of the one that's on top of the other, if that makes any sense, because I don't feel like I'm making sense. If you stand on the top crate, we'll say, you can highlight the bottom crate, and then you can use the wrench, and it basically lifts it up. And because it thinks that you're higher than the crate on bottom, it continues to lift it up, and thus it lifts you up with the crate. And yes, it's a very nice exploit. Which, as you can see, I am using to collect all these crates, which I should not be here right now. I'm not allowed to really be here right now in the game. This is all off limits at the moment because I haven't collected enough jiggies to get the high grip wheels to go up those slippery slopes. However, thanks to the game, and I was supposed to bring a crate over here, which I forgot to do, which means I'm going to have to do old strats. Old strats. I find it quite funny me saying old strats when I really don't speedrun all that often and using all the lingo. This is much slower, but I've forgotten a crate, so we're just going to have to deal with it. Otherwise I would have used the exploit glitch to get over to this castle. But yes, I shouldn't be here right now, but thankfully, and thanks to the exploit glitch, I can get up here and I can collect all these crates that should be way out of my reach right now in the game. In fact, I shouldn't really be getting any of these crates. Please don't. Please don't. Come on, come on, come on, Banjo. No! Banjo! Really? Okay. There we go. We use a dustbin. That's fine. Or we'd use it, whatever you want to call it. We can use this. Hopefully. I haven't really used one of these before. Oh yeah, it's fine. That's cool with me. And we'll just drop. No, drop out, Banjo. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Alrighty then. So we're going to grab these crates. Now, each of these crates I'm collecting, I have reasons to collect. They each have pieces that I feel like I will need during my run. And for the first one I did, they came in very handy. So that is why I'm collecting these specific crates for anyone wondering. These crates include medium ammo, medium engines, large engines, weapons and wings and propellers, all of which I should not have at all right now. I shouldn't have any access to them for quite a while, especially the large engine. You do not get that for some time, but thanks to the beautiful exploit, I can. So yes, as I said, practice run because I'm probably going to have some RL interference, which is irritating, but you know, it happens. I can't stop it, so perhaps this weekend I should try again and try and get some peace and quiet so that I can just have a nice full run through. Did I activate that? I can't see. Yes, I did. Lovely. Out the way, penguin. Now, I can't stand these NPCs. I do not understand the point of them. They are so irritating. They do not make these NPCs have no immersion quality. They do not immerse me in the world of Banjo Kazooie any more than a bloody lamppost does. Quite literally, you know, these aren't NPCs that are from the original games. Some of obviously the main NPCs like Mumbo, it makes sense, but all of these animals are just incredibly irritating. No, please don't do that. They're just incredibly irritating. They constantly get in the way, and they have no. Why, Crate? Why'd you do this to me? They have no beneficial value to this. They add nothing to this game at all. There's no benefits to having them in the game, but there you go. I guess they wanted to make it look like it was a real place. Honestly, I would have been fine with them being cardboard cutouts waving to you on the side, and they didn't get in your way. So they can present some really RNG situations, which yeah, could, you know, slow down, cause you a couple seconds at loss in the run, but oh well. So we're using Banjo's head right now to keep that crate in place, and as you can see, we have four crates here, and the trolley is really wobbly, and that's because of the terrible physics in this game. I really hate this trolley because they could have made it so that the crates align themselves properly within the trolley to make it easier for the user, but instead they felt, no, let's just, you know, let them stack on top of each other and let the user have a hard time driving around and falling over all the time. Thanks, Rare. Thanks a lot, and thanks for giving us. You know, I do love this game, but really you could have labelled this any other franchise, but you thought we'll use Banjo Kazooie because we have an idea and we can sell it with Banjo Kazooie because that's a household name. I really hate it when game companies do that because honestly they could change all of these characters around. You know what? There's about 4-5 main characters from the Banjo Kazooie games. They could change them all around and just call it a different game, and I think it would have sold much better because when you stick a household name onto a game, you expect it to be like that of the old original games. But no, when you change it around, people are going to be less interested. Because I'm sure that Rare, why did you do this? Why? Or I guess we could blame Microsoft. Perhaps Microsoft had some influence in this because they're first party Microsoft now, aren't they? Poor Rare in the Avatar sweatshop working away. It's terrible. Okay, lovely. And that's all the crates we need. Oh, no we don't. No, I've forgotten 2 crates. But no worries, it's fine. We don't have to go... Ah, did I activate the teleporter? I don't believe I did. I didn't activate the teleport pad in the beach. At the beach. But, oh well. There we go. So, I do believe this is a lot quicker than usual. Usually this takes me 20 minutes to completely complete. But not this time. So we went to the theatre district, which is completely where we did not need to go. This game and its stupid thing. We'll just go down here. Why not? So the next crate I'm getting, technically you shouldn't get for a very long time. In fact, I can't even remember. There's certain parts of this game, archways, and they're blocked off by these metal bars. And I can't remember how you actually unlock the bars. The last time I actually unlocked them when I first played through this game, because yeah, most of the crates I didn't really care about. In the end game, you don't really have to worry about them all that much. You have the laser, and there goes the phone again. I do apologise. And I'm back again. I do apologise. It's typical that I've had no calls at all today, none whatsoever this entire morning, and then the second I start speedrunning, they decide to call. It's just I don't know. Maybe it's Rare getting at me for calling their game terrible. Well, it's not terrible. It's a very fun game, but they were stupid to put Banjo Kazooie on it. But anyway. So as you can see, brilliant exploit there, you can just go right through the bars. You're not supposed to unlock those bars for some time, but hey, there's a gap and Banjo can fit through it, so we won't complain. However, there are a few, I believe there's 2 more bars in this game that you can't get through. I've tried, and it's at least for me it's impossible to get through them. There could be a way through them, I'm not quite sure, so... But yeah, opening the bars is really pointless because once you get the laser, you can usually get into the areas where the bars are anyway with the laser, because there's like a laser grid on the other side. So yeah, it's I don't know, it seems a bit pointless to me, but there you go. I guess you must be able to unlock the bars before you get the laser. I'm not entirely sure because I usually don't unlock them. I've completely forgotten how to. And then we don't have to go back through there, luckily we can just turn off the laser field. So that's nice. And we're not doing too bad for time, I guess. If I had unlocked the warp pad, we probably wouldn't have much trouble. Where is this? Okay, follow us please. Ah, the trolley didn't exactly land in the spot I wanted it to. And as you can see, when you're underwater the crate is liable to fall out. So you got to try and use Banjo's body to keep it in place, otherwise it will just like drift off. So no worries there, we're doing good there. So you should definitely not have any crates. At least when I've tried to have multiple crates there, it's a big problem because they all start floating away while you're driving. So, and this is our last crate, and then we can start getting on to collecting jiggies. Now you have to get 75 jiggies in total to unlock the final door. I'm not quite sure if there's actually a way around that, if the speedrunning community has found a way around that, but I look forward to knowing how that certain person got 2 hours and 20 minutes on their time, because that's just awesome. Really quick. I'm guessing that they had already vehicles built, like they already had vehicles pre-created for the game. However, I do not. I'm going to be making my own during this speedrun, because I have no idea. I haven't really bothered to map out all of the missions, because you have to basically do a total of how many missions? I think it's 60, because you get Trophy Thomas gives you some for once you complete 4 challenges or missions and you manage to beat the time in which you have to complete the mission, then you get Trophy Thomas trophies. And after 4 Trophy Thomas trophies, you get... God, that isn't a mouthful. But once you manage to get 4 of them, then you get a Jiggy. So, I believe 60 is right. I'm not quite sure what the precise number is, of course, but... Anyway, what we're going to do is, we're going to get this, because this is, at least to me, this is the best... Ah, you would do that, you dog. Right, okay, right. This, to me, is the best item to exploit the floating glitch. Now, if we can get it just right, which, with this game's absolutely terrible... really terrible physics. Why, Rare? Why couldn't you have just worked on it a bit more? Let's try and get this in. Usually I don't have this much trouble. Banjo, please, can you stop doing this? There we go. Okay, right. I cannot honestly see this holding, but we'll try anyway. Basically, as you can see, the green part is stopping Banjo from falling through onto the tray of the trolley, which means that we can basically indefinitely float with that. That's why that's the best item to me. Anyway, let's talk to, what is his name? I've forgotten his name now, but grab ourselves the ball that unlocks things, and we're actually going to try and roll it straight down into the, I think if you get this perfect, then you could literally, right, hopefully the momentum will send that right towards the thing that it has to go into. Nope, it went completely off. Almost, or close enough, I guess, but just gonna have to give it a little help. Usually it's sort of, there we go. Okay then, so we've unlocked Nutty Acres, and let's get in our vehicle because it's much quicker than walking at the moment. And off to Nutty Acres we go. So that took 16, almost 17 minutes. So it's a little bit closer, a little bit faster than my last attempt at doing the crate collecting, but I still feel that can be made a lot quicker. But anyway, welcome to Nutty Acres. This is our first level, and this is our first mission with, I've forgotten his name, but he works for GRUNTY. And yeah, there we go. So some of the missions in the game, you are going to have to use vehicles that you can't use your own custom vehicles. You have to make pre-made vehicles that the game offers you. And basically a way of getting around having to use these awful vehicles permanently, well, a way of getting around having to use these awful custom vehicles is to basically jump out, press B, and sort of customize it yourself with what parts it has. Obviously if you had a custom vehicle it would be much better, but the trees, this is really just unfortunate. But obviously having your own custom vehicle would be 10 times better, but if you have to, with some missions, just use what the game gives you, and customizing them to fit your, to make the, oh god, I'm really tongue-tied today, I do apologise. I'm just going to leave that. I'm sure you got the gist of it. You can customize your vehicles, even if you're forced to use specific ones that the game gives you. So now we have to listen to L.O.G say congratulations 3 times because we managed to get a trophy, a Jiggy, and some notes. And basically with each of these missions I feel it's best to sort of aim for the best time, because if you manage to get within the blue section of the timer, then you get a Trophy Thomas trophy, and that means that you're more the more trophies you manage to get, you get more Jiggies that way, and that means you have to collect less and do less missions and thus less time. I do apologise for all my tongue-tied speech. Okay, right, thank you. Okay then, let's collect our first Jiggy, and I really hate being patronised in this game. It tells you practically to do everything as if you didn't know what to do. And there's no way of turning off these instructions either, which is really irritating. Because, you know, Rare, it's almost as if Rare expected nobody to replay this once they played it the first time. But if you could turn off all these ridiculous tutorial messages, then that would be great. That would save a lot of time. At least a couple minutes off the game. But anyway, welcome to Nutty Acres, and now that we're here, we're going to build a vehicle. But actually I think I can get away with this because I already have one. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. We'll just use this one. So I already have a pre-built vehicle which I shall use, and this will be my main getting around vehicle. And as you can see, within seconds I'm up to the first mission, and that's why custom vehicles are key, especially having a main custom vehicle to get around in each area, or each level. And our first mission we do have to use a locked vehicle, so no worries there though, this is a pretty simple mission. Let's put the bomb in here and then we got to take it off. Now if you go around the sides, you're not going to get into the blue. You're not going to reach the end of the level in the blue section of the timer. You're probably going to get yellow. But if you jump over that ramp, you're very likely, in fact you guarantee to get into the blue level once you finish it. And I use these enemies to give me extra momentum, and thus we get to the end quicker. They do really bust up your vehicle, but that doesn't matter because no worries, that's all of them now, and the bomb is still safe within the vehicle, although that does look rather dodgy. It almost looks like it's going to slip, but luckily with Banjo Kazooie nuts and bolts physics it does not. And now we want to skip all this. Can we please skip all this? No, 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 no. That was my fault. I saved my replay there by accident. I forgot what the button was. Anyway, on to our next mission. So, vehicle is backwards. Every time I get into this vehicle, it's always backwards. And the next one is a Trophy Thomas race. And I do not like this race because I use a custom vehicle in this one, and the race is specifically set up for clearly early level vehicles. It's a very tight course, and early level vehicles that you can create will be very slow. Of course, I've got all these crates that I'm not supposed to have right now, so I have a very fast vehicle, and it makes this course a little bit tricky. And I don't think we can... No, I'm not going to bother trying to take out Trophy Thomas, it's rather pointless. But anyway, yes, so as you can see I'm going a lot faster than I really should be at this point in the game. Still haven't got the best engine though, people. The super engine is the best one, and that just lets you go at ridiculous speeds. I'm not the best at vehicle building, I shall admit, in this game. I'm not the best at creating the perfect vehicle. Mine usually have some issue somewhere. Mostly it's to do with the turning and just the way the wheels work. You can change how the wheels actually work. You can have them just stay locked so that they just they don't move at all. And you can have ones basically you can have them all turning, so you have four-wheel drive. I could have went into flight mode there, but I didn't, and it cost me. Okay, we're flying now because we just need to go over this and turn, and there's the ending. Awesome. Please excuse me, all my words are very tongue-tied. I don't know why, it's just one of those days. Actually, it's always one of those days for me, I guess. I haven't really been doing these live commentaries, as it were, for quite a while, so I'm still getting back into it. I've only been really back active on YouTube for the last... Oh yeah, we use this vehicle for the last couple of weeks, really, or last month-ish. I wasn't uploading for the full month though in January, was I? So yeah, I've only really been uploading coherently for the last 2 weeks. Or, yeah, 2 weeks I'd say. So I'm still sort of getting back into the old live commentary. And it really does a number on your throat, just to let you all know. If those who do not do live commentary, if you do like live commentary for a long time, it really does a number on your throat. And that's probably why sometimes my voice sounds so like hoarse and stuff and such. I do usually have a drink with me, but I forget to drink it in the end. Oh no, that was really unfortunate. I was basically trying to whack this while in flight, and I usually pull it off, and it sends it all the way down to the beach. But I have to give it a hand today. No worries, that probably actually much quicker than how I usually do it. Excuse me, I'm just having some Life's Nectar H2O. Ugh. I really don't like drinking water. I'm sure I'm not the only one. It's just so bland, of course. I mean, just why can... Oh, excuse me, no, I knocked my pop screen there. But why can't H2O just be tasty? You know, it doesn't have to taste completely, you know, lovely, but it could have been a little bit you know, some sort of faint taste. I don't know. Strawberry flavoured water would be quite nice. Ah. And the Jiggy fell through the trolley there. I have no idea why it does that. Just a glitch, I guess. And we've unlocked another ball, so we can unlock another level. However, we shall not be doing that just yet. We're going to head to level 3 of Nutty Acres, or Act 3. And this is probably my favourite grunty challenge, because you can get it done in 5 seconds flat. It's actually hilarious. I love this grunty challenge. There's actually another one later on that's just as easy, where you basically have to race her, and if you use, well, I use this vehicle and I just complete it in no time at all. I'm probably going to lose time on trying to pull out the wings, because when you're trying to deploy the wings and they hit something, they go back in, which is a really irritating feature. And there's Grunty, and I crashed. Lovely. And if you do hear noises in the background, it's either my laptop or it's my dog. Or my tortoise. I don't know. One of the three. Anyway, hello Grunty, how are you? Let's do this first challenge, shall we, our gal? And we're just going to use this trolley because honestly we don't have to do anything in this at all. So basically the premise is you're meant to take out Grunty, but we can just grab the egg and be done with it. No! Damn you, game! Usually when I'm not, it's typical because every time I've done it, I've never had trouble doing it. But Grunty, typical. I record but yeah, she just grabbed the egg and it's not. Ah! Really? Okay. The game is having this. Well, no worries. It's quick to reset. It's only a couple seconds lost, but usually it's very quick, and we don't have to waste our time. I still feel this is 10 times quicker than trying to take out Grunty while she's driving around the place. Honestly, don't know why the game has been troublesome today. At first, I was driving the vehicle into Grunty to slow her down, but I guess I could do that. It doesn't really slow her down all that much, though. But I'll drive into her pathway, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, pick up the egg, Banjo. This is embarrassing. Usually I have this done already. I'm already trying to unlock the next level by this point, but not today. Not today. Come on, come. Ah, really? Why, game? You never do this. I mean, I don't really even need to. I don't technically need to do it. Come back here, Grunty. Right. Okay, one more attempt, and then I guess we'll just have to do it the regular way. But usually, did it again. Apologies. Usually, this is just never this. Usually, you just jump out, grab the egg, and I almost had it there. This is honestly the easiest Grunty challenge, and I'm fluffing it up. Even if I'd have done it normally, I probably would have done it by now. But okay, come on. Yeah, there we go. That's how it should have went the first time. But yeah, very easy Grunty challenge that I've somehow managed to fluff up. So thanks, game. Making me look bad. Damn you. Oh well. Come on, load. The curse of consoles, loading screens. Very long loading screens, should I say. So we're going to leave that Jiggy and we're going to go straight up and collect this ball now. And we're going to unlock Logbox. Was it Logbox 720 or something? I think that's a hint towards the Xbox One, when obviously it wasn't out at this time. I can't be very sure. I don't know what I was going to say that. I think I was about to say I can't be 10 times sure, but then I realised that doesn't really make sense. Anyway, let's go to the theatre district. It's quicker to warp there. And much quicker to climb up the stairs and put this in than to knock down that what's it? Knock down that bridge there and go across it. I am really getting tongue-tied today. This is terrible. Tusk. It's most certainly not what I should be doing. I'm British. Which has nothing to do with it, but it doesn't matter. On to Logbox. Where I don't really like this level because it's so... it's very cramped. there's things everywhere, so it's hard to fly. But flying is usually the quickest way around in this game. And I really should have changed vehicles there, but I have a habit of driving the raggedy old trolley over. Okay, now we're going to have to customize our vehicle here for the purpose of this mission, because we need the sticky ball. Ah, the sticky ball. One of the best gadgets, I guess. This is the type of mission I don't really like, when you have to collect something and take it somewhere. In this game, I don't really like those missions. And I, by accident, went back into the garage for some reason. I have no idea why. And I just realised I'm going to have to change my components, aren't I? There we go. Okay, assign components and X. There we go, done. Okay, so basically what we need to do is we need to pick up this aerial. There we go. And we need to take it high. And of course, I managed to get the sticky ball attached to one of the bloody... Why, game? Just why? Let's just restart this. This is not going well. The game has it in for me, I swear. Usually it doesn't do this. You are really not that scary, I have to say. That roar, why? I can't actually hear the game sounds right now because I forgot to plug in my earphones once again. It's not the first time I've done this sort of thing. Okay, right, let's not screw this up this time, Banjo. Okay, as you can see, yes, there's bits and pieces everywhere, but luckily you do not have to go too high. And that's that one done. Quick. Yes, that's great. La-di-da-di-da. Where's my vehicle? Okay, no worries, we'll change vehicles right now. New blue QQQ. And we're off to the next mission. Hopefully not crashing into anything. Ah, yes, this one's fairly simple. Again, we're going to have to customize our vehicle again. Oh well. Excuse me that. Having to clear my throat. I've been talking for 40 minutes straight now. Give me a break, people. Oh, 42 minutes. Anyway, so we're going to remove the sticky ball, and instead we are going to... Should have went to seats. And we're going to add 2 seats onto here. 1, 2. There we go. So we now have a passenger vehicle that shoots people. That's just awesome. The best kind of vehicle. Right. Now, for some reason the wings are now not assigned. Have I got rid of the wings? No. Why on earth are the wings not... Oh, it doesn't matter. Get off the menu. There we go. And... No, game, come on. You can troll me, just don't troll me now. You can troll me later when I'm practicing offline. Or without recording. Why'd you have to troll me while I'm trying to record? Come on, chop chop. Okay, now what I hate about, when you have, what's the word I'm looking for? When you have passengers in this game, if you just have the slightest bump, they tend to jump out as if it's like Armageddon and they can't be anywhere near your vehicle, which is very irritating. So you have to be quite slow. You have to be quite slow when you're driving with passengers, because just one bump and they'll jump out, even if you're like... Especially when you're in midair, like I was right there. If I'd have bashed my vehicle, they would have jumped out, and then you've got to land and pick them up again, and they can take 10 seconds or so to actually... Well, not 10 seconds, but they take a couple of seconds to actually jump in your vehicle to begin with. So, very irritating. Anyway, let's get out of our vehicle and go back to the logbox Act 2. Now, one level we will not see... excuse me again. One level we will not see in this speedrun will be the really wacky garden world on this game. We will never see that in this speedrun because there's no need to go to it, and it's also, to me, one of the most convoluted levels on the game. It's all over the place, and it's really irritating to drive around, and I don't like the missions on it. So we will never go to that level at all. And we will only do some of... I'm trying to remember all of the levels now. No, actually, no. That's the only level we won't see. Now, there's a little sort of alleyway here. You can... it's not really an alleyway. There's a little sort of... I don't like these vehicles. This is probably the most hated mission you have to do. For me, I hate this mission. Because of the way the vehicles are built, they're really weird legs. You're prone to, once you crash into someone, they sort of send you right off course because your legs intertwine. And that sounds a bit risque, but... Get out the way, robot. No! See, now, I don't know why I'm getting pushed around and he doesn't get pushed around at all. It honestly, we're just restarting this. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like, NPCs, I hate it when NPCs that got more, you know, have more strength or power than you. In a race like this, they should just be the same sort of... It just doesn't make any sense. Screw you, police chief pig. Literally, you're a pig in more ways than one. And ah, scenery, scenery. Why do you have it in for me as well? I'm telling you, Mumbo, you are not beating me today. I am winning. It's my race today. I'm trying to think of like a line from a racing film, but I can't because, yeah. Like the only racing films I've seen is like Need for Speed. What other films? Herbie. What was it called? I don't know. The one with Lindsay Lohan. Yes, I was young. Please don't judge me. You know, the one when Lindsay Lohan's acting career was still around, when Lindsay Lohan was actually sane. What other ones? I've seen that Racing Stripes, but that's really, I guess that could be counted as a racing movie, but it's to do with a zebra and horses. So, what other racing films other than Need for? It's not Need for Speed, is it? Fast and Furious. I'm thinking of the blooming game series. Gone in 60 Seconds. Not really a racing film, but it is an awesome film. If you haven't seen Gone in 60 Seconds, check it out. That's an awesome film. Brilliant film. One of the good. I've forgotten his name. Nicolas Cage movies. Yeah, Nicolas Cage does seem to have does seem to choose some pretty questionable roles, like in Ghost Rider, because that film, I didn't like that film at all. I don't know what it is with these people doing all of these. What is Ghost Rider? Marvel or is he something? Or is he DC? I don't know. Like. Why let these people make these really shitty Marvel and DC? Pardon my language, but why? If you're going to make it, make it good. I hate when people just all of these movies, all these Hollywood companies rebooting all of these films like RoboCop, and it's just like you're just kind of showing people that you have no imagination, no talent, no talented writers at all. Because all you're doing is rebooting old movies. That kind of says something. You know, try and do something new, perhaps? I don't know. That's just my opinion. Oh, no, the vehicle's going to go. Whew. I'm not a fan of reboots. Not because, you know, some reboots, yes, are good. And better than the original films. But honestly, when you're rebooting a film, just to me, it just sort of goes to show that you just have not much talent. Because you have to reboot a film that's already been made. You're redoing an idea that's already been done. And that's the problem with the movie industry. Actually, talking about the movie industry, I really want to see The Hobbit Part 2, because I've yet to see that. I don't know if anyone else has seen it. I'm sure some people that are watching this have seen it. Is it good? I'm sure it is good. I wouldn't question the greatness of... Damn it! I keep forgetting everyone's name. Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson is a pretty awesome director. I know that a lot of people don't like the, I know that some people don't like the Hobbit movies. Or they didn't like the Lord of the Rings movies. But I think they were pretty damn awesome. Especially the Lord of the Rings, the extended editions. Those were just mental. And I hate using that word because that's a chav word. If anyone, I'm sure you know. Why does it do this? I was right on top. Why are you falling through? What? Really red. All these glitches. Just terrible. Terrible. Tusk. You're becoming like Obsidian. And nobody should be like Obsidian. Because Obsidian don't finish their games. They publish them half finished. But anyway. Yeah, the extended editions of the Lord of the Rings trilogy were brilliant films. Just 4 hours each. Just epic. But I was really disappointed with The Hobbit Part 1 because when I looked on it on Amazon, I don't know why I went to Mumbo. Wasting time. But when I actually Have we unlocked anything at all? We have not, have we? Ah, yes, we've unlocked number 8. That's good with me. Number 8, lovely. Off to number 8 we go. Or number 4. Oh yes, of course. That's the amount of jiggies you need. My bad. My mind scrambled. Absolutely scrambled. But yes, when I went and saw I went on Amazon to look at the extended edition for The Hobbit, because I was thinking, oh, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be like an extra 2 hours because of Lord of the Rings. But no, it was an extra 30. No, it was literally an extra 5 minutes. And I was just thinking, Peter Jackson, you know how disgusted I am that you're bringing out a DVD that has an extra 3 minutes of film time on it. An extra 3 minutes. And you think that means... oh my god. Bleh, rant. But just, how can you... How do you think that gives you the right to make a new film? Like, release a new DVD? It's 3 minutes extra. If you're going to... 3 minutes extra, why don't you just stick it on the original DVD? Like the first one that came out. It doesn't make any sense. It just seems like... it just makes him look a bit bad. Just a bit like... Well, you're trying to milk this franchise badly, aren't you? Not that it needs milking, because it has enough fans, but, a bit disgusted with the extra 3 minutes. That's just terrible. The problem I have, the reason I'm disgusted is, he set a standard when he released the extended editions of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. They were an extra 2 hours to an hour and a half long. There was a lot of extra content in there. And when you set a standard like that, you don't just go and then you don't just then go and not meet that standard with your next film that is basically based on the same franchise. Because it just, to me at least, not because, damn, slaughtered English. Nah. Blame it on the area I'm living in, okay? It's the area I'm living in. Some of these people around here talk like this, and nah. I do apologise for calling you these people, but proper English, it's just a must for me. And yeah. Anyway, away from the whole slaughtered English. But yeah, when you set a standard like that with your first releases of the franchise, and then when you come back with more for that franchise and you don't meet that same standard, you just make your product look kind of crappy. Just really didn't need the extended edition if all you're adding on is an extra 3 minutes. Even if it was just 13 minutes, it might have been 13 minutes, but I'm still disgusted because an extra 13 minutes does not warrant releasing another version of the DVD. An extra half an hour, okay. An extra hour, obviously, yes, but an extra 15 minutes, no. Not at all. Anyway, so we have to collect coconuts, and technically we're supposed to go down there, hoover them up. And then we're supposed to... Okay, we'll just do this. Old strats. Usually I can get the coconut... Backup strats, as it were. But yes, and then you're supposed to bring them up to this giant... vacuum right here. And you're supposed to put it in the... Yeah, you're supposed to bring the trolley... I'm sorry, there's like noises outside and they're kind of... Wow, I get distracted easily. Okay, anyway. So yes, you're supposed to bring the coconuts you vacuum in the vehicle up to this giant vacuum. But you can just knock the vacuum over and sort of walk it around and suck up all the coconuts without having to do that. And you can actually do that later on in another challenge. So you can actually suck up the stones as well. It doesn't ruin your score. But yeah, I found that quite funny when I found this one. I was like, haha, oh, game. So we're just going to suck up. I have nothing to talk about with this mission. You literally just have to suck up the coconuts. One more, and there we go. Lovely jubbly. I'm sorry if this commentary is a little bit lackluster. I'm trying for it not to be, but I keep getting tongue-tied, and I don't know why. Now, we're not going to be doing that mission over there. Reason being is it's one of the most irritating missions for me. You have to protect the jogging Mr. Fit. You have to protect Mr. Fit. And it's not worth it. It's not worth the hassle to me because it's just a really irritating mission. You have to follow him and then he stops and then you have to make sure his health doesn't go below too much. And the reason I don't like doing it is because it's just a real pain in the butt when you're trying to get a blue trophy and it's a long mission and it's just a waste of time. So I always skip that one. Because yes, it's very irritating. I don't like doing it. And now we have our first plane mission. So technically this is roundabout when you're supposed to have propellers. Of course, we had propellers long ago. And sometimes you really, on this mission, I've found that you really, you cut it close with getting the trophy. Like, there's only a couple seconds-ish when I usually complete it that I could have lost the trophy. I'm not quite sure if you customize the plane and make it lighter by taking off some parts, that it would be a little bit faster. But I don't really see it. It's not really worth doing that because it sort of wastes time. And Banjo, you're right on the edge there. That's pretty dodgy. Right. Alright, now we have to do a loop-to-loop, which is very easy, as long as you do not touch the camera. Because I fiddled about with the camera. If you fiddle about with the camera while doing a loop-to-loop, it sort of makes your plane go all doolally, and then you sort of fluff it up, and then you have to do it again. So, do not mess about with the camera. But we're doing pretty good for time on this one, so no worries there. My throat is really dry. Please excuse me if my voice just suddenly gets really hoarse and such. But talking for a while, your voice tends to get dry, and it really, it's horrible. And I'm trying not to cough. Okay, right. No, come here. Right, and X. No, okay. Ah, I see. You can auto. Why didn't I do that the first time? Every time that I've usually done this mission, I end up manually putting those pieces on, but I forgot you can actually let the game put it on for you by pressing X, and that's probably where I've wasted time, I guess, because I'm actually doing pretty well for time on this level, and it's kind of auto aiming for me. Thank you, game. Didn't really need the auto aim, but I would have liked a sort of first person aiming system on this. But oh well. No worries there, I guess. We can work around it. But it would have been nice to sort of be able to go into first person while flying a vehicle and shoot properly. And what on earth? Ah, okay, there we go. Lovely. So I never pick up. For all of you wondering why I'm not picking up the Trophy Thomas Trophy Jiggies right now, it's because I usually leave them right to the end. Right, this glitch is getting very frustrating, okay? Really frustrated now. I usually don't have this problem, so I'm not quite sure why they're falling right through the old trolley there. And this is wasting time, because I now have to individually pick each one of these up. The whole point of planting the trolley there is to collect the jiggies instantly, but apparently the game's just not having any of it. Please do excuse me. So there is another ball up there. We are not going to collect it right now. We are going to... okay, thanks game. Actually, we are going to collect it right now. What am I saying? This is the lengthiest level unlock. This is for the... This is for the Colosseum. That's right. And there's a handy little skip here. You can actually use this to get over to here instead of using the crate glitch, but... or crate exploit. I won't call it a glitch because it really isn't. But the only problem with using that is that it takes longer because you have to climb up the mountain, and it sort of wastes time and is inferior to the exploit. So, oh no! Ah, dearie me, I've totally forgotten. So that's my bad. I've completely. Oh dear, I've just wasted a minute or so there. I forgot there is. I keep forgetting about this level. This is Banjo Land, and I always forget about it. I always forget about this level, which is terrible. And vehicle falling over. Thanks a lot, game. Oh well. We're gonna have to jump onto our feet anyway to get over to these first two doors. So, but I always forget about Banjo Land for some reason. But oh well. Act 1, Banjo Land. Now, Banjo Land has some easy missions, but it also has some kind of irritating ones that kind of depend on RNG. One of the ones I do hate is the giant motorcycle, which we won't get to right now. But it's very irritating. I do not enjoy it whatsoever. whatsoever. And there is a mission on this we will be skipping, which is defending Clanker, because I just don't like that mission. And I feel it's a time waster, so we'll be skipping that one. Again, this is just my predetermined path of playing this game, speed running this game. I'm sure there's a much more, what's the word I'm looking for? A much more, I've forgotten the word. Optimized, that's it. There's probably a much more optimized path to take, but at the moment I'm just using mine. Now, the game obviously kind of tricks you into going down that scarf, which is a lot longer, but if you take a right hand turn you can go straight to this guy, and going across that scarf is a big pain. Well, I've forgotten to customize the vehicle. You want to take off this bumper because that just makes things more difficult, because it sort of bumps him. So, and that's not handy. Why am I doing that? Come here, you big ice cube. Don't look so depressed. I'm taking you back to your wife. As you can see, he does have health, and if you hit him too many times, you'll kill him. Poor ice cube. And this is the bit where you have to be a little bit careful, because there's a chance he might slip. But no worries, we'll send him back to your wife. Take her! Yeah! It didn't have to hit her, man. That's abuse. Domestic abuse. Oh, my words, my tongue. Why am I getting so tongue-tied? It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Okay, thanks, random pylon. Just no. It is not. I do not. I'm not amused. That's what I was looking for. I'm not amused. Spamming the A button right now. Just want to get on with the mission. Thanks, game. So again, this is one of those race courses that at this point in the game it expects you to have a slightly faster vehicle but not too fast, and that's why some of the points are kind of in places that are a little bit awkward. You can sort of fly this path, but where I went wrong is I was flying and I didn't realise there was a drop here, and I ended up missing this and wasting a lot of time. So, hello Clanker, nice to see you. I really don't think they, I don't like the way they put you in this level at all. But, oh well, we can't really do much about that. Damn Rare and their stupid video game ideas. Let's make Banjo build vehicles and take all of Kazooie's moves away so she's practically pointless. Banjo could hold that spanner himself. Literally, Kazooie is completely pointless in this game. Banjo could hold the spanner himself. If anything, giving Kazooie the spanner is kind of saying that Banjo is a lazy bastard. Pardon my language. And, when you look at the beginning of the game, you could see that happening somehow. But yeah, poor Kazooie kind of gets the really rough end of the deal in this game because she's kind of pointless. She doesn't need to hold the spanner. So, poor Kazooie. Let's all have a moment's silence for poor Kazooie. Oh. Just me? Okay, fine. Back to Showdown Town, because I did all the missions on this level. Yay! Sorry, if you can hear that, it's just my foot tapping the metal portion of the desk in front of me, which holds my TV. I'm probably way too close to my TV right now with my current setup, but it's much more easy to record this way. And for those that watch my videos regularly, because I'm sure that I have some people that don't, I noticed on my last Banjo Kazooie speedrun there was there's been a lot of attention on that, which I'm quite happy for. It's a shame my other videos aren't getting as much attention, but I can, I know people's tastes and such, and I haven't been uploading for quite a while. But anyway, all of that stuff out of the way, all of those bits and pieces away. I have recently fixed a PlayStation 2 that I found in a garage some time back when I was helping my father clean out this garage of this house that he was going to sell. And I found a PlayStation 2 and I was like, oh awesome, it can be a backup PlayStation 2 now, I have 3. No, please don't describe the game to me, I don't need it. And so, yeah, hold on, I do have a, there we go, we'll use that one, might as well. It's pre-built, it saves time, so. There's nothing in the rules, at least the rules I checked, there's nothing in the rules about having pre-made vehicles, so, and I did check the rules. So at least I do know the speedrunning rules. So we're going to take this guy, who's really just such a handsome fellow. You must get all the ladies, sir. And we're going to use him as a weight. And he's basically going to let all the balls continue to shoot out despite how many we take. And there we go. So we'll take the first 3. We can actually take more, but no! No, handsome gentleman's friend has gotten in our way. How dare he? So, yes. Anyway, this really... I do not enjoy this mission sometimes, but we have plenty of time. So anyway, that out of the way. Yeah, so I found this PlayStation 2. I was like, awesome, a spare! Because I have 2 PlayStation 2s, and I had my youngest brother's PlayStation 2. That was the one I was actually using to record all of my PlayStation 2 videos with, because it actually worked. I opened my one up and I kind of fluffed up my fixing of it. Fixing in inverted commas. Is it inverted commas? I believe it is. And I kind of screwed up the whole disk drive opening system because my PlayStation 2, all of them are PlayStation 2 fats. They're fat PlayStation 2s, and my one was so old that the way when you press the button to open up the disk tray, it was connected by a cable. I don't actually know what the specific name for it is, but it's like a thin, those thin pieces of cable with like little bits of circuitry on them. And that's how old it was. That was a really old PlayStation 2. And I kind of screwed up the cable and it wasn't working. I might have fixed it. I can't remember now. I could probably fix it now, but there's no need to at the moment. And then my youngest brother decided after like 4 years that he wanted his PlayStation 2 back, which made me chuckle. Because he never uses it, even though he's taken it back, he doesn't use it, so that made me chuckle. But I had a spare one from that garage, so I opened it up and cleaned it all because, it was probably sitting in the garage for months, and I was expecting there to be like some sort of really disgusting dead insect in there, because I remember watching a video with a guy opening a Wii that he got from eBay, and there was a load of cockroaches inside the Wii, which kind of makes you question where on earth what household was that Wii sitting in? And it's like the first time I've ever thought that insects might actually sort of use a console as their home. I guess it can get warm. So yeah, it made me sort of question the PlayStation 2. I'd got out the garage, I was thinking, is there going to be some sort of insect colony in here just like chilling out, waiting for me to open it and kind of pounce me, just like, yes, we are living in here now, and now we shall infest your room! But I opened it up, and luckily enough it was just some dust. So that was really good, because I was kind of fearful for my life when I was opening it. I was like, here we go. But nothing at all. So that was lucky. So I cleaned it all up, cleaned it all out, because when I did test it when I first found it, because I was thinking I might as well test it first, see if I haven't just brought home a dud that needs to go in the rubbish right now. But it wasn't a dud, luckily. But it didn't play PS1 games or the PC disc, PS2 discs. And if you don't know what those are, basically the PlayStation 2 discs. If you have PlayStation 2 discs, the ones that have that one, we'll use that one. The PlayStation 2 discs that have the purple undersides are basically actually PC discs, and they run faster. The disk drive has to run at a faster speed for the PlayStation 2 lens to actually read them. And the same goes for the PS1 discs, because they're black. I'm not sure if it's to do with the colour. I believe it's just because of the disc make, what the disc type is. But basically, the disk drive has to run faster for the lens to actually really stop mucking about with me, please. Thank you. Okay. Yes, so the disk drive has to run faster for it to be able to actually pick up and read the disc. And yeah, so that basically, those are the purple PS2. The purple PS2 discs are actually PC discs, and they run at a faster rate, and they're not as good, clearly, because the PlayStation 2 struggles to read them after some time because the crappy lens. This water is not going to last long, that's for sure. My throat just keeps getting drier and drier. That's what she said. Anyway, I think we'll take these jiggies since we're here. We'll use this opportune moment to unlock more levels. Please, jiggies, go into the trolley. Just don't screw me about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. Lovely. Every single one went into the trolley. That's what we like to see. And we'll take these down here. I can't remember if this is going to unlock another level. We have 16 now. That should... Okay, great. We've unlocked... Ah, there we go. Right, well, we'll skip that for now. We're going to go and unlock the Colosseum, since we have the ball for it. Get it out of the way so we have that ready to go when we need to get in there. And we should actually already have a few doors straight away open. And Klongo has new levels. Awesome. I'm actually thinking of doing a speed run of just the levels at Klongo's Arcade. Just seeing if I could do that. As a sort of Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts side speed run, or a specific speed run. I don't know what you'd call it. That was unfortunate. I was hoping that would work, but oh well. Probably, now this is, I don't even know why they did this. One of the most elaborate ways of unlocking a level. You have to like use the crane, but I thought to myself, okay, this is really, you know, this is quite, it's quite fun that you have to figure out how to actually get it to work, because you have to get it into that area and you can't get it through the top because it's covered in fencing. But you know, really Rare, if you're going to do it for this one, you should do it for all of them. But Rare decided, no, we're just going to make this one unique because we felt like it. Why? Why do it for just one? Like, honestly, it doesn't make any sense to just do it for one level to unlock. You might as well do it for all of them, and this is getting irritating. Ah, I really don't like swimming in this game. The camera's like all over the place when you're trying to swim. Oh, that's... Oh, okay, no, there we go. Saved by the high grip tyres. Saved by the Bell. So that was just random. If anyone actually watched Saved by the Bell, you're cool. Okay, let's just ditch the vehicle before we fall over too. And this commentary is incredibly random. Apologies. Is it supposed to be random? I don't know. This is a speed run. And yes, I guess I should be talking about what I'm doing. But you know, most of this is sort of self-explanatory while you're watching. So if anyone watches this and they're not sure what I'm doing at some points, please just leave a question in the comment section, and the next time I speed run this for YouTube, I shall answer them. And actually be nice, because I've never actually had questions in my comment section to answer. I'd love to do a Q&A video, but there's just not enough people interested in me. Curse you! Popularity! Damn you! YouTube. Irritating, but oh well. Anyway, back to the PlayStation 2. I have an issue with going right off topic, but anyway. So yes, I opened it up and I cleaned it all out. Wiped it all down because God knows where it had been, after all. I was going to use that crane to get around, but can we use this? Can we actually use this to get around? No, we're going to fall. Okay, that's fine. That you know, that works too, I guess. Quicker to swim than try and pick up the vehicle, because that's somewhere at the bottom of the ocean. We're down below the ocean, where I wanna be. No, stop it, Phoenix, stop it. Okay, or Nix. I go by two names because I'm edgy like that. Anyway, back to the PlayStation 2. So I opened it up and I cleaned it all, gave it a bit of a hoover, used all of it, used loads of earbuds to clean out the dust in the disc, the dust in the disc tray area. Cleaned the lens with an earbud, and then WD-40'd the sliders that the disc, not the disc, the lens uses to move up and down to read the disc. And that seems to be the issue with the two PlayStation 2s that I fixed. I fixed my little brother's one, and I fixed this one. And at first they didn't read PlayStation 1 games, but the minute I cleaned the lens, it had some dust on it. But also once I cleaned the sliders for the lens to move up and down, they just seemed to work again. So that was I don't know if it's to do with the fact that the lens couldn't move quick enough, because after reading up the PlayStation 1 discs and the purple PC PS2 discs, the lens needed to actually move a lot faster to read it properly. I was thinking, maybe the dust that was on top of the slide, on the sliders themselves, was slowing down the the slider, and keeping it from reading it quick enough. But I could be wrong. But now it reads PlayStation 1 discs and purple discs, so no worries there. So yes, that brings me on to what I was going to say for those who do watch my channel, or those who perhaps are considering watching my channel for you know, the future. In the future. Nah, completely fluffed that up. Nah, mind, stop it. I'll just talk about this quickly. So this is kind of easy. If you go slow at doing this, then you're not going to end up doing what I just did there and probably screw up your attempt. Your chances at actually getting the blue trophy, which right now are really slim. If I can pull this off, I'll be amazed. I will be amazed. No, this is not possible. I'm going to have to reset. That's a shame. Do excuse me. But anyway, yes, talking about the PlayStation 2, so I'm finally able to actually record PlayStation 2 games again. And because that was what my channel, that's how I started my channel, and that's sort of what I built my channel around, was playing classic PlayStation 2 games that I enjoyed. I am going to basically put out some of these, or kill off, not kill off, but I'm going to bring back PlayStation 2 content to my channel, because that as I said, that's what I built my channel around, was playing my favourite PlayStation 2 games, playing the classics, and I feel like I've just sort of gone to the Xbox games because they're so much more pretty, and they're more what's the word I'm looking for? They're more well known and such, but that's not what I'm about. I want to play all my classic PlayStation 2 games as much as the Xbox 360 games that I enjoy. So, for those who are watching my videos currently, like regularly, my Skyrim roleplay that I'm doing, I'm going to do a couple more episodes for that, and then I'm going to say that Jair's story is going to be chapter based. So, and I'd like to say right now, those who have watched Jingles, yes, I was inspired. I didn't get the trophy, did I? Do I do this again? No, we're going to skip this. It's not worth trying to do it again. Thank you. I should have really just... Oh well. Anyway. Yes, it was inspired by Jingles. I'd like to thank Jingles. Because he's doing the roleplay style. And he does... on his Skyrim, he's doing it in chapters. And it just helps me out, because that way, you know, I can see if people like that Skyrim roleplay, if it picks up pace, because at the moment it doesn't seem like people are all that much interested into it. Right, this one. I don't like this one. But I have a way around this. So yes, I'm going to, in a couple of episodes, end that, and that will be the end of chapter 1, and if people enjoy it enough, if enough people say that they like it and they want it to come back, then I shall continue it on in the future. But that will mean that I'll actually have space to continue. That means I'll be able to do PlayStation 2 games again. Anyway, let's talk about this challenge. So basically, you have to launch yourself as far as possible past the ski jump. And the way I do this is I make a motorcycle, as it were, and I just make it do a somersault in the air once it jumps off, and that seems to work well. As you can see here, and okay, it didn't work. Excuse me, I need another drink. Good God, my throat is drier than the Sahara Desert. Anyway, what we need to do is basically during the somersault, I'm trying to get it to hit the like that, and as you can see, it just sends you hurtling. Not far enough, it seems, to actually just a little bit off the trophy. That's fine, as long as we get the jiggy. I'm sure there's a more strategized way of doing that, but we got the jiggy, and that's all that really matters to me. Getting the jiggy is most important, because it's the jiggies that we need. Yes, indeed. That rhymed. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. I hate that saying, actually. I really don't like that saying. Really overused. Okay, yes, game, thank you. I know where the jiggies are. I'm not stupid. And down to number 2, and then we'll collect our jiggies. So number 2 should be right here. There it is. Okay. Excuse me there. Well, I think we're doing pretty well on time. We're 1 hour 20 minutes into the run, almost. And I can't see how many jiggies I've actually got yet though. So I think I've got, how many have I got so far? 16, but we have ones to collect still. So I'm saying we probably have about 25 out of 75, which isn't too bad, I guess. Once you actually start unlocking all of the levels, collecting jiggies becomes a lot quicker. Because at first, during this run, at least during my version of the run, it's very slow. It's a very slow build up to collecting a lot of jiggies. And then once you get to the real meaty part of the game, then you collect jiggies like crazy and it doesn't take all that long. I'm really hoping I can actually get this done in an hour, but I can't see myself doing it that quickly. I honestly don't know how the guy managed to do it in 2 hours 20 minutes. When I saw that, it baffled me. I was just like, I must see how he does this. He's a god amongst men. And are we going to knock enough over? Oh, no, yeah, no. Not for the jiggy, not for the trophy, but that's fine. As long as we get the jiggy, that's all that matters. So now you can see I'm starting to skip a few trophies, but I got the jiggy, so I don't really want to repeat that. Time is time on a speed run. That really was a terrible analogy, but oh well. Fire the egg cannons, egg grenades, and another Toffee Thomas race. This one is to do with hurdles, but we have a flying vehicle here, so we can cheat, and we can make the vehicle go. We can make the race go a lot faster. So, and yeah, this is the hurdles, isn't it? Yeah. I believe, is this the hurdles or is this the standard? Oh no, this is the standard race. My apologies. Later on, we'll be doing a hurdle race. Practically the same race. It just has items that are in the way that you have to jump over using the spring attachment, but yeah, we don't need that. I do find that they really could have had much better accessories after defeating Grunty, because some of them are really pointless. For instance, one of the items you get for defeating Grunty is a horn, I believe, and I just find that to be a really stupid item to unlock after defeating her. Like, why can't you give us something cool and just have the horn be unlocked later on in the game once you know, maybe even if they'd added levels into this game, that might have been interesting. That might have made it a little bit more RPG-ish. And the higher the level you are, the better parts you can add to your vehicle. That would have been interesting. It's a shame they didn't do that. He does have a spring, but I do not believe this is the hurdles race. Not yet, anyway. Welcome to the races, ladies and gentlemen. Today, racing Banjo Kazooie and friends. He has one of the most. I love his vehicle. Oh god, really went off course there. But that guy with the giant wheel, the monster wheel on the front of his vehicle. I love that vehicle. I should really pause the game and figure out how to make that. There's actually a few vehicles in the game box. Banjo Kazooie, there's a few blueprints. Oh my word! There are a few blueprints of a few vehicles that Rare made, and they look really cool, but you don't unlock them during the game, and I'd really like to make them, but the blueprints they're not the pictures of them. They're at sort of side views, so you can't see all of the parts that are being used in the vehicle, which is kind of irritating. But they look really awesome. Where's my vehicle? Ah, there you are, sir. And I believe this last one up here is... actually, I'm not quite sure what this one up here is. I've forgotten. What is this? Oh, no, it's not up here, is it? It's downstairs. My bad. Should have really looked on the map there. This is the pizza one. Not my favourite mission. Because you have to waste time taking pieces off the vehicle, and if you fail the mission, then you have to take all the pieces off again. Oh well. Hello, Boggles. You're supposed to be dead, but apparently you survived. Somehow. Somehow we do not know. He survived. And now he is back into the real world. So what I do is I basically take off all these pieces because I find them absolutely, utterly useless. They do not help you at all during this level, and they can actually get in your way while you're trying to fly around. So... okay, that's that out of the way. I've forgotten a few. Ugh, that's really irritating. And you really don't want them you really don't want to leave pieces hovering, because if they fall off they can usually get stuck under your wheels, and then that sort of makes you go a bit doolally. We'll keep those, but we don't need... Where is it? Those and those. Okay, I'm going to get rid of them. I'm basically trying to make my vehicle as light as possible here, because this level was very close. You cut it really close on this level when delivering the pizza. Right, how many did I get there? I need one more, I think. We'll take a chance. The pizzas are actually quite heavy, so getting the right amount of pizzas is paramount. Because the more you have, the heavier your vehicle is, and the longer it takes you to get around to everyone. So the pattern I go in is I give this guy his pizza first. Guy on the ground, he gets one. Then I basically go over to this guy up here, he gets one. Then I go to the one at the top, he gets one. And then I go to the last guy. And it's really tricky getting to these two guys, that one and that one, because of the pylons. But if you manage to get through him pretty quickly, then he's the last guy and you can just dive bomb in there without any worry. This guy can be a bit of a trouble if you don't line up your approach to him. You can really fluff it up, but luckily I did not fluff it up. I did not fluff up the cotton candy. Is that Mumbo, or is that just like a little... It's a little piggy. Oh, how ironic. Oink, oink, thanks. I didn't get to see the rest. It's alright, Boggles. I'm happy to help you out with your pizzeria. And back to Trophy Town, or whatever it's called. I've forgotten what it's called now, because I'm very forgetful. And we have 3 jiggies now. Lovely jump. No, we have 5 jiggies to collect. I forgot. Stupid. Why? Just why? Why did they make that a swing out only? There we go, 5. Now you can actually climb up there, but there's nothing up there, so I'm not quite sure why they put that there. Random. One of them had to fall over, didn't it? And I hate the selection system on here. Really? You're real. And the police are on me. That's even better. See, if you hold too many jiggies in your vehicle at once, the police sort of get on your case. Just like, oh no, you can't hold that many, sir. And to assure that I don't fall over while carrying these jiggies, instead of me taking the risky strats, I'm just going to go for these safe strats and go this way. And ha! Now we've unlocked another one at Logbox. And thank you. Thank you. We have to go through all of these all of these things. Super brand new level at Klongo's amazing game. Hero Klongo saves the world. Now ready to play all challenges. Welcome at Klongo's arcade pit. Okay. So you're not actually supposed to technically come over here right now because you don't have the floats. But yeah, I don't care. I don't care about floats. Might be a bit of trouble when we're trying to get the jiggies over, but you know, we'll take a chance. I'm a risk taker. Nothing wrong with taking those risks. Oh no. And since the jiggies are here, it's, you know, this is the most abundant level of jiggies we've got at the moment. So, best to go here now and collect them all and then unlock more levels. Thus, it makes it more appropriate to go to the other levels so they have more doors open and we can get them done quicker. Okay, Banjo Land at night. Lovely. It's nice and quiet. And we have our first boat race. Now, as you can see, I actually do have floaters. Or I love that they called them floaters. If you're British, you'll probably get that. I don't think that they. I don't think that's an American thing. Rare are a British company, so I can imagine they put that in on purpose. But the silly thing is that you have to defeat GRUNTY to actually collect the pieces to go on your trolley. You can't just collect a chest. Not a chest. You can't just collect a crate. And then say that I unlocked floaters in a crate, you don't get them on your vehicle until you defeat GRUNTY when her vehicle has floaters. So I think that's a bit stupid. That I don't know. I mean, it makes sense in a way, but you know, if you have a crate with floaters already in it, shouldn't you be able to sort of use them on your trolley straight away? I don't know. I still find it was really silly that they only let you drive the trolley in Showdown Town. I think it would have been nicer if they'd let you create a custom vehicle. But oh well. I mean, I can understand that that might be an issue because of the propellers. You might be able to get to places you shouldn't. But they could have always limited what you could actually make give your vehicle, or how you could customize it. There was actually a really cool picture when I first looked at the game, and if you look on Xbox 360, if you look at the pictures for the game on the marketplace, there's this red vehicle that looks really awesome, like this awesome looking vehicle that's in Showdown Town with Banjo sitting in it. And I don't. That's what I hate sometimes about games, is that they tease the pictures of it, and then that certain thing isn't actually in the game in the game when it actually comes out. It just irritates me when game developers do that, because don't tease something that may not end up in the final product, because then you're sort of letting down the people that were getting excited for it. But that's just my 2 cents on it. I don't know, but you know, just my opinion. Anyway. Off to our next challenge. I believe this one is the security cameras, or is this... Oh, no, this is another race. Mr. Fit wants us to beat a speedometer, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my god, his eyes right there! He had no eyeballs! I mean, he had no... The white... It was just white. There was no pupils. Okay, no, this is the security camera one. Basically, we just have to go around, turn on these security cameras, because it's late at night and there's thieves around apparently, and we can't have thieves in Banjo Land, obviously. But you have to be careful when you approach these, because you can knock the cameras over, and then you have to put them back in place, and that can waste time. The only problem with landing here is, as you can see, yeah, you don't really have enough takeoff space, but luckily enough, we didn't have to stay around there too long. Oh dear, oh dear. Really, Banjo? Right now. During a speed run, you have to crash. Any other time. Any other time. And I think you do have to go. You have to go underwater for this bit, otherwise you can't activate these now. I don't understand how these security cameras manage to work underwater. I'm just saying, electronics and water don't usually go hand in hand, but apparently so. Apparently these guys work. Oh no, we knocked him over. Oh no, that's not good. Something tells me I'm not going to be able to pull this off now. Oh no, we're gonna have to restart this challenge. That's really irritating, because this is a very simple challenge. Oh well. I usually go on this route anyway. I don't usually go for these other ones, but yeah, I'm just gonna go for these. Maybe take it a little bit slower on the approach here, so we actually have space to jump off. That didn't work. Oh well. Better luck next time, I guess. Vehicle, come here please. No, vehicle, do not give me. Do not. Do not. Thank you. Don't give me a hard time now. No, come on. Right, okay, we'll just pull you up, throw you in the water, get in you, and that's what she said. Or he said, I don't know. One of them said it, okay. Take out the really irritating grunt bot that ruined it last time for me. Or was it me? I can't remember. No, it was my fault, wasn't it? I drove right back into the security camera. And why is that moving? I don't like this. When you leave your boat or your vehicle in the water, it just seems to float off on its own. But I stopped it. You know, I completely stopped it. Oh well. And last one, very easy one. Crash our vehicle into the grunt bot, maybe? No? Yes? No? Okay. Oh well, we completed it. No worries there. So yeah, some of these mistakes you make on these missions can really mean, can really end up making you lose a few minutes in the speed run. I mean, there's places to make up for those mistakes, but sometimes you, with the speed runs I've done of this before, sometimes you just can't make up You can't make up for mistakes that you make. And they're usually silly mistakes because you're sort of rushing, of course. At least I am. It's a speed run, of course you're supposed to rush. And here's Boggles. This is another mission where we have to use a predetermined vehicle. We cannot change our vehicle. However, we can customize this. This will take time, but it's an easy mission, so I am going to do it. I really do need to go through this and look at all of the different missions, and I really need to come up with my own path. But basically, we're going to make a giant 12-wheeled vehicle, and then we're going to strip it of all of its parts, except for I took away the wheels on. Aye. Making mistakes left, right and centre here. Take away these bumpers, we don't need them. Or, they're not bumpers, are they? They're links. We don't need these. And then basically, we stick these on here. Completely defies the laws of physics, I guess. I don't know, they balance the vehicle out maybe, but... And we're off! Now, for those who've played this before, you'll know that we have to pick up 3 people, and 2 of these people are huge. You know, just being honest there. Hello, Mumbo. And they need to use both spaces on the double seats, but luckily there's another vehicle up here that we can take a chair off of, as you can see. So, sadly, when you get out of the vehicle, they decide to get out of the vehicle as well, which is kind of irritating, but I'm just going to put that there. And then we remove these, shimmy them over there, turn this, and please game. Okay, right, you get in. Yeah, that's good. Good, Mumbo. And we're going to turn. See, and I still have plenty of time, so we don't have to worry. The only thing you have to worry about is bumping into anything, because these guys will just jump off the second you hit something, which is very irritating. So you have to take it slow. Hello, Captain, whatever your name is from the first game. I can't remember if you're on the second game, are you? I remember you from the first game, because you were crying over your treasure or something. I can't remember now. And you had to go in the boat and collect it for him. I can't remember, it was long ago. I haven't played Banjo Kazooie for some time. I do have it on the Xbox. I have Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie on Xbox Arcade. I downloaded them. But I do have Banjo Kazooie on the Nintendo 64. It's up in the attic. Like, I still have it. And it still works, which is awesome. I think it still works anyway. I hope it still works. It worked last time I used it. But with the terrible controller, I mean, the problem in the Nintendo 64 controller was that horrid joystick. That thing was atrocious, and like, there's that glitch again. They just fall through it again. How many fell through? 3 fell through it. No. And more than 3 fell through it, apparently. And there's a helicopter out there if you can hear it. Oh, that was cool. And it didn't land on there. They're after me. They found me. No. Okay, now if I'm not mistaken, I can pull this off. Okay, and that was really unfortunate. No. Okay, there we go. I can pull this off, okay? I can pull this off. We just have to go slow. No. Why? Why, game? Really? Jiggies don't float. Yes, they do. Jiggies float. This is bad. Damn. Okay, no, this is really bad. This is going to really waste a lot of time. I have to now collect each one. And I could wait until I get floaters, but the longer I leave these, as you can see, they're probably going to float away into their own individual spaces, and I don't need that later on. I don't need the hassle. No, let's just... Oh, curse you. So, this is what I hate about the trolley, by the way. Just that some things go underwater with it, and other things just won't. And it just is very irritating, because the trolley supposedly has some sort of magnet on the bottom of it, because things sort of stick to it. And yet, just really rare. You should have designed this. Like, they really should have designed it so you unlock the floaters when you actually unlock Banjo Land, because the bloody Jiggy vendor is over there. So it doesn't make any sense to make people trek all the way over there and not be able to actually take the Jiggies back because they lack the ability to do so. Oh well. So we've unlocked another one. I'm not going to go over there again just now. Right, we should be going and doing... oh, we've unlocked 2 there. That's ironic. Huh. Where should we go? Right, well, we have the teleport pad, so we're going to go to Logbox and get that level that we unlocked earlier out the way. And then we're going to go to the Colosseum. Hopefully by then we will have unlocked the Grunty challenge. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, there's me complaining, and if I'm not mistaken... No, this isn't it. Okay. One of the Logbox missions is actually fighting Grunty herself. One of the logbox levels, and yeah, that's when you unlock the floaters. In fact, it could be number 3. So there's me complaining, and I've had the ability to get the floaters the whole time. So I just lost a minute due to my own ignorance. Oh well, I'm man enough to admit it, at least. Up we go. Come on, vehicle, you can do it. Stop going all over the place, please. Hey. Vehicle has it in for me. Sometimes I think the driving on this could have really been improved. That, you know, it's a little bit doolally all over the place, but I guess you can't complain too much. It still works. So now we have to basically weigh down these pressure pads to turn them on or something, and basically each one requires a different weight. So as you can see, this one, good, and then we're going to add pieces to our vehicle as we go on. So let's add this giant A first. It's really going to throw it off balance. Where's number 2? It's over there. Fly over there. Okay, no, that's fine. That's good. Okay, and that's all right. Then we're going to go over to... Oh, that's unfortunate. Get off of me, you little bugger. We'll go over to number 3, which again we're fine with. We're going to pick up this B, and I can't see my vehicle thanks to the yogurt that's dripping down onto it, which, yeah. Okay, there we go. Now we have a B on here. So we have BA, we have BA. I'm going to fly over to number 4. Why on earth are we doing this? I've lost a wing. I have lost a wing. When did we lose a wing? Oh, that's what that little bugger pulled off earlier. Damn. Oh well. We can survive without it. And last but not least, number 5, and we just need to use this J, and that will be heavy enough, hopefully. And luckily enough, we don't need our wing anymore. So ha 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 ha, Gruntbot, you didn't really impede me of completing this quest. Really? Really? Just really? Get over here, oh. Yeah, and we've done it. Lovely. Thank you, Boggles. That was a nice conversation with you, but we got to continue. We're on a speed run here. We're not, you know, we're not here to chit chat. No, no! Curse you, vehicle! I had the wings out. I swear, I must have pressed B twice and put them back in at the same time. Now we have to do this sort of loopy thing, and we get to see the really crazy frog guy, which, if I'm not mistaken, he was the owner of that place in Banjo Kazooie, that pub in the pirate place. Gruntbots are attacking the console. That's fine. We have grunties. We have grunties. We have an egg cannon. So the first one we're going to go for is this one. I'm going to do them in order, almost, because yeah. When it actually did that the first time I was playing this game, I thought, oh no, I'm getting the red ring of death. But it's just the game playing up. Luckily enough, egg cannons are really powerful, so we won't have much trouble taking all of these little buggers out. Except for this one, because he's too short, so we can't actually hit him. There we go. Lovely. Come on. You, get over there so I can shoot you. Oh, we've already killed him. Lovely. Okay, right. Off we go. Down here to the next one, which is conveniently very close. Oh, I hate that. These are the gruntbots I can't stand. I really don't like these gruntbots. These are the ones that irritate me the most. Right, well, waiting for him. There we go, he exploded, so no worries there. Except for my driving is all over the place right now. Take that, gruntbot. Take that, you little bugger. Try not to swear here, but sometimes you just have to. You! Stop moving! Okay, right, that's all of them done. Ah, and then we're done. Lovely, we didn't even have to go to the next one. And we got ourselves another log trophy. What is up with his hair and his glasses? Is he trying to be Mr. Cool? Mr. Cool. I remember when I actually first, when I first figured out what Bluetooth was. When I had my phone, my first mobile phone, getting all tongue-tied again. I actually called myself Mr. Cool. That was my Bluetooth name. God, Bluetooth. I remember when I was that was a thing. Is that still a thing? Bluetooth, or is that just like gone now? An object that cools the CPU. Ah, yes, I really do not enjoy this. I don't like this this one at all. This is not fun. Alright, gadgets, and we want a squirter, a liquid squirter, because that's a thing in this game. And we're going to delete our egg cannons because we don't need them for this bit. And we're off. Lovely. I'm not saving the vehicle, if you notice. I'm not saving the vehicle. So when I actually pick it next time we go into another level, we don't have to worry. I don't think there's actually any other way of actually making this this spongy thing wet. I think you have to use a liquid squirter because it's attached to a chain. And that's unfortunate. The spray wasn't working. So when you actually have a liquid squirter to start off with, it already has things in it. It already has liquid in it, so you can just spray straight away. Spray straight away! Sif! Bang! And the dirt is gone. It's actually Seal It Bang, but Seal It Bang! Bang! And the dirt is gone. Oh yes. We make it happen here at Seal It Bang. Yeah. We're coming in! Too fast! Too fast, Captain! Okay, drop. Okay. Hopefully, now usually I have to make 2 trips, even though technically I shouldn't have to right now. But are we gonna have to make another trip? I bet we are. Yep. Even though that is technically full, we have to make another trip because this game just likes to troll. Bear, carry, sponge, globber. Oh, I didn't actually know you could actually take it up there. I didn't. Maybe I've been doing it wrong. I don't know. It's on a chain, so I can't imagine you can actually get it up there. And can you? It's on a chain. How can you carry it up there? That must be really awkward. Is it? No, it's on a chain. That's impossible. Quick, come on. Yeah, there we go. I'm not quite sure if you could carry it up there because that would be 10 times quicker, but it's on a chain, so I can't imagine you can. Unless that's just me not having tried it and too ignorant to try it because my logic is undeniable. My logic is undeniable. I'm trying to say it like Vicky from iRobot. It's actually meant to be an iRobot 2. That would be awesome, especially if Vicky comes back because she was such a cool bad guy. I mean, I think what sucked is she didn't get enough screen time considering she's a bad guy. That she was the main protagonist, but I guess that kind of aided. But you know, she's sort of this robot you just don't expect to be bad, and then she just turns out to be this robot that just wants to kill all of the humans because they're imperfect. I thought that was awesome. And yes, another liquid squirter challenge. Yay! Come on. Oh right, it's A. Okay, that's that one done. Lovely. Now you can spray 2 with 1 tank, so you don't have to go back too many times. But now that we're basically running on empty, let's go and get some glubber. Must say this is the world's weirdest computer. It cools by glubber. Glubber. I can't wait till there's a time where, you know, CPU fans and heat is a thing of the past and actually manage to create a CPU and such that doesn't need fans to cool it, because yeah, that would be awesome. I don't know if that would ever happen. Or if they could create like a sort of box that sort of keeps it cool itself, like it's like a fridge, but oh, that's not, please, yeah, but it's a fridge, but it's a self-contained fridge. And so it keeps all the parts cool, but it doesn't go too cold so that they corrupt and such. That would be, surely that's possible. Would that not be possible? I patented it. Okay, people, copyright. Nix copyrights this. This idea could work. No, I think they would have thought of that by now. Right, now please don't say number 3 is, yeah, there's me complaining at not having any floaters, and the grunty challenge is right here. I'm going to get it anyway because it's a free jiggy. And this challenge does not take all that long, so, but I don't see me managing to complete this game in 2 hours 20 minutes. We're already at 150, and I have quite a bit left to do. But I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna try and get all these challenges done in one go and get as many Thomas's trophies as possible. I think I could manage to get to 2 hours. This is what I hate. If you scare them, they have to run back, and you can't activate the mission. Very irritating. Optimized, I think I could have got 3 hours on my first attempt at speedrunning this game, but I kept fluffing up, and I really took a long time to pick up all those crates, but that was back when I hadn't really learnt my route properly. Or route, as the Americans call it. Route. It's all the same. It's all the same. And this is the very easy race that you have to do with Grunty. You can literally just... You can't hold the left analog stick left completely because it's such a small course that you could overshoot or undershoot the things. She also has a cannon. What's really irritating is her cannon automatically shoots where it just automatically shoots, but I've tried to do that myself. I've tried to recreate how she uses her cannon, and I don't think it's possible, which is very irritating. But that's the game for you. You know, letting the enemies do something that you can't, even once you defeat them, you can't do it. I find that a little bit irritating, but oh well. In fact, going back to the whole Banjo Kazooie RPG idea, I do think that would be a pretty awesome idea, a Banjo Kazooie RPG. I don't know, I could just imagine that being really awesome. You like level up Banjo, and, you know, stuff like that. It was just an idea, people. Okay, just an idea. And great, now the police are on us. Now the police are really irritating because when they hit you, they knock your jiggies. That was really lucky, but they can knock a lot of jiggies out of your trailer, your trolley. I'm trying to keep this guy away from it because, oh dear, we have a cannon guy as well. Yeah, we want to be careful of him. They can basically send your jiggies flying everywhere, and it's just like an why? I crashed into one. RNG. Wasting time here. And we've unlocked number 31, and since we're here at this moment, we're going to go straight to it. Because, yeah, it's right there. Oh dear, don't jump out, please. Okay, so we have 31 jiggies. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to hit that 2 hours 20 minutes myself. I think I'm going to reach about 3 hours. I'm going to try and do it in 3 hours. I'm actually probably going to try and do the whole speed run right now. I'm really hoping that I have no recording issues. Touch wood. Luckily I have a wooden desk here, so touch wood. Wooden desk in front of the glass and metal desk. If you're wondering why I have 2 desks, basically I ordered this desk off of this website that they seemed pretty good, and it was an awesome glass desk. I was thinking that'd be really cool. But when the glass desk came, it was really weird. Like, the glass had these pads on them, and I don't know if they were glued. The pads were glued to the glass. But after fixing the glass desk up and all that, I noticed that the glass was actually shifting off the pads once they were screwed in place. And eventually, yeah, the glass just came loose. I really don't like this one. I never managed to... I should have really switched to egg cannons. In fact, we're going to have to quit this challenge and switch to egg cannons, because this is a very irritating boss. I don't like this one at all. Right, choose vehicle. No, create vehicle. You can do this many different ways. You could use a helicopter. You could, in fact, while I think about it, actually, let's change our vehicle to a helicopter. Like so. And weapons. Used as ammo, we've got an egg gun, a freezy, and a grenade turret. So I'll just use the... If I've only got one egg gun... Oh, wow, that's unfortunate. Well, we only need one, I guess. We only need one. So... But yes, and the glass was actually... I could actually push the glass off of the pads, and, you know, eventually that would have caused the glass to come off and smash. And so we contacted them, and they just gave us a refund, and they said, could you dispose of the desk at your own means? Like, they didn't come and collect the desk again. So not only did we get our money back, but I got a free desk, and I've managed to, believe it or not, keep the desk from the glass from falling off by using blue tack. Good old blue tack! It fixes everything. Quite literally. Okay, I really don't like turning in helicopters. This is the only problem with helicopters. I cannot turn, because they are a right pain in the ass to turn with. So this is Patches. You'll remember him from Banjo Kazooie 2E, I believe. Or Banjo 2E, should I say. And he's back. And he's been patched up by Grunty. He does nothing. He literally doesn't fight you or anything. He just literally likes to get. I feel like he's a masochist because he likes to get shot and deflated, which you have to kind of wonder what kind of creature likes that sort of thing. And we've got 9 out of 12. There's another patch. Okay, this is going fairly well. I would like to get the trophy on this, but usually I end up failing to find the last 2 patches. But no. If I hurry up and turn, this is the only thing I hate about helicopters. Like, you try and build a helicopter in this, but they just... Okay, the last one is on his nose, if I'm not mistaken. I can't actually see it. Where is it? Is it up his butt? No, it's not up his butt. Okay. Just checking. It's on his nose, isn't it? Oh, don't freeze game. Oh, no. So, I don't know if this is just my Xbox overheating or if it... I don't know. Come on, where's this last patch? We can get the... No, where is it? I'm never able to find this last patch. And now we've got her... Now we've got aeroplanes on us, and damn it, I bet you it's on his fin. Is that it? No. Where on earth is this thing? It's on his fin, isn't it? Yeah, it is. No, there it is. How did I miss that? I could have easily... Go away! Go away, aeroplane. I don't want you. There we go. So we missed out on the trophy there. That's actually kind of time-consuming mission to do, but bye-bye patches. We'll see you later anyway, because we have to do it again. Spoiler alert, but oh well. And now we have another mission with Mumbo. And again, we're going to be using the egg turret for this. I do wish I had more egg turrets, but I don't, so this may be a little bit iffy. Because egg turrets basically automatically aim for you, so... Let's just change this back to an aeroplane. No, there. Should we just check? Just in case. We don't have any more. Oh well. We'll just have to hopefully not fluff up this. Usually you can get this done pretty quickly with an egg turret, but I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be able to. Excuse me, I run out of water and my throat's really dry. But I haven't got a timer. I'm literally going by the game time right now, so... Okay, get out of the way, Mumbo. Just get out of the way. Getting in my way. Okay, there we go. This is a fairly easy mission. You just have to, you know, take out these little boats, take out the enemies, and then you can get done very quickly. And luckily we have floaters on this vehicle, so you really don't have to worry all that much. Oh dear. Fairly easy to get the trophy on this, you don't have to worry. There's actually more than 16 boats, I believe there's like 17 or 18, so you don't have to worry about missing a few. I think there's like literally, no, yeah, there's, or maybe there's 20. There we go though, done very quickly. Most of these missions you can get done in minutes. They don't take long at all to actually complete, so... I'm sure there's a very optimised run in the community, which I'm hoping once I've been initiated, as it were, that I can, yeah, go and get some hints and tips and see how I can get it done quicker, because I'm almost at 2 hours and I don't know, 20 minutes completing this game. I just don't see it happening myself. What am I doing? Stop it. Right, create vehicle. I don't really want to use the sticky ball because that will ruin the egg, so we want to use storage, a large tray or a tray. We'll just use a tray. There we go. Not my favourite mission. This. You basically have to get the egg to the lava in the volcano and then back again. And the egg has its own life meter, and if you fluff it up and you crack it, or you bash around too much, then it breaks and you have to do the mission again. That's why I'm not using a sticky ball, because I feel that the sticky ball is just going to cause issues. Luckily, when it's in the tray, usually they don't fall out. If you turn too hastily, then you can cause the item to fall out. And sometimes if you drop a little too quickly, as you saw there, I think we can just go straight into the... No. We're actually hurting Banjo here, but come on, hurry up. Cook. Is it cooked? Yeah, it's cooked. There we go. Bloody, it's black. I've overcooked it, almost. Oh well. Very easy mission, but it's also very easy to fluff up. Oh! Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. Get back in there. Whew. I really thought I was about to lose that egg there. As I said, very easy to fluff up. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. And all of the bad guys trying to hit us, but too late because we have his egg back safe and sound and he can now eat it. Very interesting way of cooking your food in lava. Would that even be safe if you could... I mean, I'm sure you could cook food over lava, but wouldn't, like, the amount of sulfur in, like, lava... Isn't there a lot of sulfur in lava? So that would... Is there a lot of sulfur in lava? I'm not sure. I'm not really, like, a professional on lava. But if there is, wouldn't, like, that be dangerous to your health cooking food over it? Because the sulfur would be soaked into it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You need to collect and put the farm into the farmyard hopper. Okay, so this is another example of exploiting the game mechanics. Let's just delete you and put you giant tray on here. We have to collect coconuts again, except for this time we have to go and collect them from the huge pile over there. And basically, you have to accumulate a certain amount of points. And of course the game probably doesn't expect you, if you do go and collect them, I don't think you've got much of a chance of actually collecting up to 1,000, but because I'm exploiting the game here and I'm literally carrying the old hopper over to the coconuts, and now I'm just going to suck them up. Yeah, but just watch this, because this is just like dun 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 dun. Look at my score, it's going up so fast. And yeah, basically we get so many points that we actually finish. And we actually complete the game straight away. Or complete the mission. Very easy mission. Very easy mission indeed. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to make 2 hours 20, but hopefully I can make below sub 3 hours. Come on, Trophy Thomas, stop trolling me, please. I don't like it when I'm trolled. Be trolling. You be trolling. Bung up the water pipes before the coconut harvest runs dry. Okay, that's alright. The only thing I don't like about this mission is when you shoot the enemies that contain the pieces that you use to bung the water up, they can sort of like fly away. Like this basically. This one's alright because he sort of stays there and we can shoot him. There we go. And we don't have much to worry about here. Yeah, the only problem is putting this damn thing in properly. There we go. Okay. That has caused me not to get the trophy so many times now, where the water doesn't stop, because technically I have bunged the pipe up, but the game just likes to troll, and it's like, no, you haven't really bunged it up yet, have you? And these windy guys are major pain. So we have to try and take them out. Kablamo. Okay, no. There we go. Put it in, put it in. Okay, lovely. Yeah, these windy guys are one of the most irritating enemies during this level, mission. They probably the ones that will cause you to not get the trophy. Unlike these guys, these are really easy to just take out. I love their faces. Come on. Come on! Thank you. And another trophy in the bag. Lovely jubbly. Thank you, Trophy Thomas. I really do appreciate that. And now we're off to... What on earth is that? Oh, I'm going to shoot it anyway. And off to Boggles. I can't remember what this one is. I think this is an air race, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. No. Yes. Again. This is a another example of exploiting the game mechanics. Because basically, well, no, actually, no, this isn't really exploiting it. You can either defend this statue, or you can take. It says to either defend it or go and attack them. So the game basically is giving you a choice of either obviously defending it, and as you can see there, there's a convenient egg turret right there in front of us, so we can just sit here and shoot these aeroplanes that are coming towards us, or it expects you to go and fly up into the air and attack all of these evil grunt bots. However, we're not going to do either of them. We're literally going to take the coconut statue and just fly away and just wait until the time runs out. Except for that was really unfortunate. We're trying to keep, as you can see, the health is the more health it loses, the less chance we're going to have of being able to get the trophy, and if this takes one more hit, we're done for. But if I'm lucky, yeah, there we go. No, come on, fly. Okay, no, please. Okay. So yeah, there's a little bit of an issue with flying with something in the tray. Unless it's the deep tray, you're alright, but when you're flying around and you have this tray, then yeah. But luckily we're just on the edge of not getting the trophy, so, and we just have to wait another 50 seconds. That's literally the only sucky point about this mission, is you have to wait for the time to go down. But if you fly up here, I mean, they're actually, if you notice, they're probably behind me. The planes of the enemy actually do follow you up here. But if you keep flying, I wouldn't suggest landing. I've tried landing up here tons of times thinking, oh yeah, it's an utter time saver, but it's not. Because they actually do come and chase you, and yeah. So we're just going to keep flying. Try our best not to damage this because it is teetering on the edge of not giving us a trophy. Trophy. No. No. Please, don't do this. Okay, lovely. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's drop. Whee! And done. I've actually tried to get it into the water before because I thought that would stop them from taking it out, and at first it did. The planes were just crashing into the water and disappearing. But then I realised that it didn't work because they were actually chipping away at the damage of the coconut anyway. So, best thing to do is, you could actually take it over to the volcano, I guess, and hide in one of the little alcoves in there. But I find it easier just to stick it on a large tray and fly up into the air, because that just ensures that they won't get to it. And luckily, no glitchy jiggies this time around. What are we going to unlock now? No areas around here. We have 39 jiggies and 14 minutes in which to what's the word I'm looking for? I've completely forgotten. 14 minutes in which to get all the jiggies, get all of the jiggies and fight Grunty. But we have 2 doors here. One's a Grunty one, which is an easy challenge, and the other one is just a standard. We are going to do the Grunty one because it's a jiggy and it doesn't take all that long. So, have I already done this one? I have, haven't I? Yeah. Here we go. I probably should skip this. This is probably a time waster, but it's a jiggy. It's a jiggy, okay, people? It's a jiggy. And that's all we're going to say. It's a jiggy. It's a jiggy. It's a jiggy. I can't actually... Oh, no. This isn't a time waster. This is for the spring. So, actually, what am I doing? I'm wasting time. Just jump. This is Banjo Land. I keep thinking this is the Colosseum. It is not. This is not the Colosseum. Hello. How are you? Looking devilish as usual. Okay, so basically... Grunty's got herself some springies, and she likes to jump around with these springies. But we're going to stop her from jumping by shooting her with a freeze ray, because we're awesome like that, and this is not Star Trek. Because Star Trek has never used freeze rays, from what I remember. I don't know, I haven't watched Star Trek in some time now. I miss it. Grenade gun we have none of, we have an egg gun though, which will stick there, I guess. Do we have anything else that uses ammo? A grenade turret, we don't need that. So yeah, we have to take out her springy, a jumpy springy, and this can be very irritating when she's jumping. She jumps quite high, so you have to kind of freeze her. Excuse me, as soon as possible, like that, and then you just smash her to pieces. And you basically just have to take her out until all of my pieces just fell off because her tanks a lot. Whoa! What has she just done there? You basically have to get her to fall out the bottom. which she's just about to do. Just keep shooting. Keep shooting. There we go. Lovely. And Grunty defeated. Not too hard, but if you don't use the freeze ray, that can get very irritating. It can become a very long, arduous process of trying to stop her and defeat her. So it's best to have the freezy thing for that mission if you're just doing it casually. Or speedrunning, I guess. I don't know. And now we have the spring, which means we can get around 10 times easier. And we can, like that. So I guess getting the spring early on in the speed run would be quite handy. I don't know how we managed to do it in 2 hours 20 minutes. I'm absolutely baffled because I'm 30 off of 75. Absolutely baffled. Anyway, on to the next challenge, which we'll go for Boggy first since he's just there. I believe this is collecting the sheep. I hate this mission. Very very irritating mission. I don't enjoy it, but let's just do it. Or is it not? Look, inflatable sheep must be turned to Logos bowls. They're grouped in flocks. Yep, that's the one we're thinking of. Where is it? NP? Is that it? Yeah, it's this one. So the way I do this mission is body, light, and we haven't got many light cubes left. That could be a problem. What I do is I just make this fairly large, so it's like a fairly large, like that. That's good. So it's almost like a you know, container sort of ish thing, and I just go over to the old sheep. Actually, no, my apologies. I need to add some wheels to this. This is where I lose time in my runs of this game, because I fluff about having to build the vehicles when obviously if I'd pre-designed vehicles it wouldn't happen. Okay, so we want some propellers. Thanks game, screwing me over. I love it when you do this. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. Sorry. I don't like contemporary music. That could be a problem, Dr. Watson. Okay, what we'll do is we'll stick them here. Why not? It will still fly. It will still fly like that because this game, physics in this game do not exist. It's Banjo Kazooie. Physics, Banjo Kazooie. Bah! You jest, sir. And yeah, literally, it will fly now. As you can see, we are still flying with our wings in probably the worst flying positions ever. There are enemies here, and they will cause trouble once we collect all of these dear sheep. We're going to skip those ones, and we're going to move over to these guys first. The only thing is those chairs can cause a bit of an issue. And we're just going to throw them in here, literally, just like that. And as you can see, it's quicker than having a tray. It's quicker than taking them over one by one, and it ensures that we'll get a Trophy Thomas trophy. So, the only thing is, as I said, those chairs, they can cause issue. But oh well, get out of our way. Could have taken this a little bit closer, but oh well. So we've already got 6. No, we've already got 5, and this will be our 6th. We are going to take a total of 9, and that will get us the Trophy Thomas, I believe. Or it should, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Now, it's a bit of a risk taking these ones, because they'll probably fall off on the way back. So I think what we'll do is we'll just take these. Yeah, as you can see, they're already starting to fall out, which is not good. And that's because items get trapped in this specific vehicle build. The items get trapped, and they cause the sheep to sort of roll out. And also the enemies can cause issues, and we have to go quite slow up this hill because this is when you're bound to lose most of them. As you can see, that guy, yeah, he's going. And we're going. No, he's going again. He's going, people. Ah, these enemies. I've never actually been thrown that far away. So that's new. But we do have quite a bit of time. That guy really took out a lot of Banjo's health right there. Oh, okay, I can pick him up anyway. Come here, you. Get in here. So we've already secured ourselves the Jiggy, but because we're on a timer on this level, we can't just end it there and then. So, and if you're thinking about taking the sea route, there are still enemies around the sea. Yeah, you don't kind of escape them. Oh, they've taken off. Have they taken off the propeller? No. I really don't like those enemies. They're the most irritating enemies in the game to me. No, don't get caught on that pylon. I guess it would be hilarious. But should have turned round. Oh well. And we're going to take all of these because we've got plenty of time to do so. Oh, okay. Now is the time to panic. Because I do want that trophy. The more trophy Thomas Jiggies we get, the quicker we can get to Grunty. So let's just go. Or push you along. No, you're not coming, I'm afraid. We're ditching you. Some of the sheep will get rolled up onto the other sheep and then they will fall out, like you saw earlier. Luckily though, these... Oh, that guy nearly did. But there we go. There we go. Done. Well, now we'll just sit here and wait. There's not much point in trying to get any more. Hey, Mr. Cockroach, how you doing? You look a bit bugged. How'd you get it bugged, people? No, not funny. Wow! It's almost 2 hours 20 minutes. I'm baffled. I'm baffled at how that guy managed to pull that off. Just baffled. I really hope I can get that sort of optimized run. I guess there must be some sort of glitch or something. Or maybe not. I don't know. Is there something I'm doing wrong? I'm not sure. I'm clearly doing something wrong. Anyway, where's our next one? It's over here. Again with Boggy. No. Boggles. Why am I calling him Boggy? It's not Boggy. Isn't that another character in this game? Or is that a character from another game? I can't remember, people. Don't judge me. This is going to take so long to upload. We're already at 2 hours and we're already almost... Well, we're past 2 hours and we're almost at 8 gigabytes. That is some memory consumption right there. Anyway, so as you can see, I am not going to go and use the vehicle that we've been given because this vehicle design is atrocious. Instead, I am going to change this vehicle to suit my needs. Because this vehicle is very irritating to drive and I'm not getting stuck with it, basically. And we are going to have to move this one here. Okay, where's the engines? That's not an engine, is it? Where is the engine? Is it in here? Ah, there it is. It's a large engine. Lovely. Lovely. So we'll stick that there, impeding Banjo's view, but he doesn't need to see. And, yep. And then one of them there. And then you there. Could go now, but oh well. And you, and just for safety, we'll take the extra. Where is it? We'll take the extra. We'll impede his view even further. And there we go, we have a 10 times faster little really weird vehicle that right now we can't get past all of these buggers. Okay, now we can. No. Still getting knocked about. Okay, come on, hurry. Where am I going? No! Turn. We're losing this race, Banjo, because of you and your terrible driving skills, okay? Okay, here we go. Usually I'm first by now, but yeah, these guys are causing a little bit of trouble for me. Oh well. Second now, so no need to worry. This vehicle is a little bit rough to drive. Oh, I forgot, I'm impeding Banjo's view. Oh, come on, game. Really? Yeah, I don't know if we're going to win this. I've probably lost a minute in speed run now. Unless I can pull this off and beat Mr. Fit. Which I could. Yeah, there we go. Ah, take that, Mr. Fit, you and your stupid vehicle. But are we going to get the trophy? That is the question. That is the question, the ultimate question. 42. It's not really an answer, is it? It's a number. What else did you want, sir? I am now talking to myself. This is a sign of insanity. Nope, we're not getting it. Oh well, we're only a couple seconds off as well. Blast! Blast, you vile woman! Oh well, we still got the jiggy. That's what's important, I guess. 2 hours 19. I can't see it happening. I really do want to check how many jiggers I've got so far, because it does give you, it tells you how many you've collected and put in the jiggy bank, and it also tells you how many you've actually got total. But I don't really want to waste a couple of seconds looking, so I'm not going to. Although I may have to when we get out of Banjo Land, because I know it's not, I know we're maybe in the 50s, but yeah, nowhere near 75 yet. I missed the fit, so I don't like this. Is this the one I'm thinking of? No. This is the checkpoints one. I don't like this. This one's not all that fun. Basically, you have to reach a certain speed on the speedometer. Again, we are not going to use the vehicle given to us because it's, you know, it's not quick enough. Where's that need for speed factor, Mr. Fit? It's not there. So again, this is just another rendition of that vehicle we just used a minute ago. It's set for now. It's minus the propellers, minus the floaters, and yeah. What you have to remember is when you're actually customizing these vehicles, you have to build them while they're still attached to the original vehicle, because otherwise you can't basically pull the parts away and then build your own vehicle. It has to be, yeah, a modification. There we go, and we're sorted. Now we don't have to fluff about, we can just drive. Except for I've impeded Banjo's view again. Yeah, sometimes it's easier with the smaller, harder to control vehicles to basically go first person with them. At least I find it's a lot easier, but of course I've impeded Banjo's view once more, so I can't see at all. I do like that factor though. If you block his view, you can't go first. You can't see properly in first person. That's more realistic, I guess. But yeah, at least this isn't moving, because that can cause troubles whilst driving. Oh dear, this vehicle is very slippery, even with the high grip wheels, high grip tires. We need super tires. Super tires. Lucozade. I don't know. I've spoken for so long, my voice has gotten so dry that I've completely lost my mind. I lost my mind and my eyes. Oh no. Gonna lose out on the trophy again. Oh well. Just seconds off of it once more. It's very irritating. Except for hitting that penguin means I'm not seconds off of it, but oh well. Okay then. Alright. Thank you, Trophy Thomas, for screwing us over. I really appreciate it. Not. Okay, and now we can go and collect our trophies. Not trophies, our jiggies. I don't know why I said trophies there. We can collect our jiggies from Trophy Thomas. And then we'll be moving on to the Colosseum to fight Grunty, because actually I can't remember what you get for fighting her in this next challenge. Fighting her, but well, we'll see, I guess. Oh, we got 4 from Trophy Thomas as well. That's lovely. Now, sometimes this is yeah. Well, 1. No, please don't hit. No. I only had 4 jiggies, and I'm allowed to collect them. Get lost. I really hate these policemen. I don't know why they put them in the game, because they're just irritating. They really don't present a challenge. They really don't come across as enemy. Go away. Please, let me get my jiggies. No! Honestly, Rare, what were you thinking when you created these pigs? Like, I don't understand what the point is. RNG. No, now we have a cannon guy. That's just brilliant. And I bet you when the jiggies are going to fall out. Just go! Okay. Irritation. No! Irritation levels are at the max at the moment. That just cost me 30 seconds or something like that. Anyway, 8 jiggies, so we're now at 47. Yeah, we are nowhere near 75 right now. I think I could get sub 3, but there's no way. There's got to be some trickery. No, there has to be some optimized route then to get 75 in under 2 hours, because I don't know how he pulled that one off. I'm hoping to get sub 3. I'm hoping that if this goes well. Well, okay, let's just do it. Let's just check our statistics. Jiggy's won 47. We have only won 47. Oh god. So we have another 28 to collect. Oh wow, that seems like a lot. Can I do that in half an hour? I don't think so. Somehow. 28 jiggies. I swear we collected more, but I guess not. 28 jiggies in half an hour. I don't know if that's possible, to be honest. And then we have to fight Grunty after that, lest we forget. So we have to fight Grunty after collecting these 28 jiggies. I don't know if I could do that in half an hour, which is irritating because I'd like to get sub 3. There must be some sort of optimized route then that I'm not, that I don't have, or I'm missing something. There could be some trick to actually get past the door. I don't know. This is any percent, this isn't 100%. I do wonder how long 100% would actually take. That probably would take ages. And they're hitting my back propeller, which is not... Okay, I've lost one. And the next... No, I've lost the other. That is not good. If I don't reclaim that soon, yeah, I'm going to lose. Someone has a Clockwork Kazoo, and basically that's an automated missile. And it keeps hitting my propeller, which is terrible because that gives me less chance of actually collecting the trophy on this race. Yeah, there it goes again. But luckily our magnificent spanner of awesomeness managed to reclaim it. I should have really tried to reclaim the other one, but oh well. And it's doing it again. We lost it again, and we collected it again. Only problem with being in first place on this race. And our engine is damaged as well. That's not good. Also, one propeller was slightly slower, so they're able to catch up. And which worries me because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to collect the trophy because I have to be quick enough. And those guys are catching up pretty fast. Come on, Banjo, you can do it, man. We can go in first person. Not like we need to, but yeah, look, it spins. It spins. Spinny. Spinny. Waste all of our ammo. And now for the big drop, and we'll be quite close to the finish, I believe, now, hopefully. Oh, word, my throat is really dry. 2 hours and 30 minutes of constant talking. I don't know how those live streamers... I don't even know how Joshimas, who does San Andreas for 6 hours, a 6-hour speed run. I don't know how he manages to talk for that long, because my throat is dying. Although I guess I do constantly talk. I guess I could let you guys listen to the music a little every now and then, but I don't know. I could talk for England. So, let's change vehicles to the new blue queue. And there's, if I'm not mistaken, there's a... Oh, really? Just really? Thanks, game. So, yeah, there is no way in hell. Not yet, anyway. As of yet, I'm not going to be able to do the... Oh, I hate this one. We're skipping... No, let's do it. Let's do it. This one's very irritating as well, actually. Hi, Trophy Thomas. How are you? Nice to see you. La-di-da-di-da. Yeah, that's cool. Awesome. Awesome sauce. That's great. Oh, really? Oh, okay, interesting. I have my own conversation right now. I don't know why. We literally want to make this as light as possible. We don't need the wings. We don't need the ammo crates. And we really don't need the engines. We don't need the fuel. Which makes me wonder why on earth I didn't just make a new vehicle. Oh well. We'll keep that one because, yeah. Anyway, basically the premise for this is we have to, I don't know why I kept that propeller either. We can't use any engine and we have to try and see how far we can get. So, yeah. And we have to get over 800. To get a trophy, and this is annoying, irritating. I've never actually managed to do it, I don't believe. I'm sure there's some vehicle that's optimized for it, but what my route is I go down here, and I go down here, And then I think I will have enough momentum to get outside and go right. If I'm not mistaken. I'm really hoping I'm not mistaken. And yeah, and then we go down here. Oh yes, I can. I think I've got the trophy on here before. If I'm not mistaken. We're just going to let the vehicle stop there and get the jiggy. It's not worth trying to get the trophy. It takes far too long to get the trophy, so... Thanks, Trophy Thomas. See you later, dude. Why is my vehicle all the way over there? Next to the Jinju. Oh well, no need to worry. We'll just fly. We'll call it to us. Like, who can call their vehicle to them? I guess you could say the Doctor can call his TARDIS to him. It can? Yeah, it can. With his sonic screwdriver. So we'll do it like the Doctor. And another race. This one, we don't really... You can use flying vehicles on this race, but it's really risky because there's, like, sort of mini bridges. But it's probably... What I do is I let all these guys sort of go and battle it out amongst each other, because otherwise you might get caught in amongst them. And then I sort of... Oh, no. Restart the race. That was a fail. See, it's all these little errors that cost you. But I'm going to let these guys go first again, and then what I'm going to do is fly through here and go, and there we go. Hopefully now we can get first place very quickly. It's always Trophy Thomas out front, which is, oh no, it's Mumbo this time. Hi Mumbo. See you out front, not anymore. Ah. Usually, I mean, I could fly through this, but this bit can be a little bit tricky to fly through because it's one big turn. However, oh, I missed it. That's not good. There we go. Okay. I was about to say however, because usually if you're quicker than that, you'll end up banging into everyone when you go through the tunnel again, because they're all coming through it. So you have to be careful during this race at that point. Guess it's summertime in Nutty Acres, because this was a river just a couple of days ago. It's not the rainy seasons. See, now right now, you see, I'm going to collide into everyone, but luckily with the wings, I can sort of escape that partially. I mean, I still got hit by them, but where are my propellers? I guess I didn't activate them. Now we got a rush, because this is the last lap, but as you can see, the time is going down. And if we don't get that trophy, less chance of getting extra jigs, extra jiggies. And we... that was an error. Luckily enough, they're still quite far away, so we don't have to worry. If I hadn't missed that, I probably wouldn't rush into them now in the tunnel, but because I missed that. Oh, no, this is not good. Oh, yeah, that's not nice. Ah, well, we don't need these now. Can we make it, though? We're cutting it close. It's going down. Oh no! Come on! No! Oh no! That's not even the finish line, Banjo. What are you doing? Damn! If I hadn't crashed so many times, I probably would have got the trophy. Oh well. No real loss, I guess. At least I got the jiggies, and I really should have just called the vehicle to me, wasting time. Wow, this was miles away. I really should have called that to me. And off to Mumbo. No, off to Humber. Humber. Hello, Humber. What do you want exactly? Oh, voice crack there. Excuse me. Ah, yes, this. So we had to carry these coconuts. I love how they're floating when you start this. I don't know why. I just find it quite funny. And once again, of course, we're not going to do it the traditional way, game. Do you expect me to do it that way? Oh, fool. We're going to remove all of these, and then we're basically going to pick this up. And we're going to have to put it here, because, yeah. And then we're going to remove all these parts one by one, which again, time wasting, I know, but it has to be done because this is very irritating to do with the normal vehicles. So now what we do is we just pull these, stick them there. We don't need these wheels actually, and we don't need these neons. I don't know why I kept them. Throw them away. We'll put another one here, and then we'll put this engine to unbalance it, and there we go. And nothing's happening. Why isn't anything happening? Why aren't we driving? Hello? Game. What on earth? Why isn't this driving? I'm confused. Why? No! No! Why? Just why? Screw you, game. Sod you. Sod ya. Sod you, game. Okay, right. Jump. Okay, yeah. No, jump out again. We want to go to this. Ah! Game just has it in for me, clearly. Right, okay, right. You go somewhere where you... No, Banjo, come on, don't do this to me. Yeah, you go there, because apparently you can. Okay, we'll throw you away. You go there. Engine, you come here. And not fit. Wasting time, wasting time, wasting time. Ah, I hate this. Irritating. Lost engine. So now this has cost me a couple of seconds. We'll just have this What? We can't put it there, really? Okay, screw it. We don't need that. And we'll just move this out the way. No, why? No, go back. Why game? Why? Why'd you do this to me? Okay, right, now. Why aren't you moving? I've done this so many times before. The engine is attached. I'm really confused. Oh, I'm guessing these tires. Yeah, just do that. So we can do that. I'm guessing these tires are actually not drivable because you can decide whether tires are actually... Yes, there you go. It was my bad because of the tires. That's wasted a good minute or two. I think I must have wasted at least a minute and 30 seconds mucking about doing that, which is bad. And for some reason, I don't know why, but Mumbo's over here, and yeah, you have to go and like get him to appraise the coconuts, and he just decided, I'm going to go all the way over here to be a pain in the arse. 23 minutes almost to get all those jiggies and then defeat Gruntilda. I'd really like to get sub 3, but I can't see it happening now. But I'm gonna try. Thank you. And it only takes some of the coconuts. It doesn't take them all because the game just expects you to lose some. Yay! Thank you, Humber, for giving me a really irritating challenge that usually I complete quickly. And blast! Aha! And that failed. Right, and last one is all the way over there. Who is this? This is the pirate, isn't it? No, this is Mr. Fit. Hi, Mr. Fit. Well, it's a boat race, right? If I'm not mistaken. Come on, spam, 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 spam. It is the boat race. Here we go. And fingers crossed. Yeah, here we go. And I'm going to cheat because it's 10 times easier to actually fly in this. If I'm not mistaken, I think actually using the propeller is a little bit quicker. Not 10 times quicker. I screwed up there. I think flying can actually cost you a little bit of time. I'm not quite sure. It's probably because my propellers are not facing forward. If they were facing forward, then I'd definitely be faster flying. But with them facing backwards, that means that they're pulling somewhat while I'm flying. Look at me being the aviation expert. At least that's what I've seen in the game. So, you know, yeah. I'm definitely within reach of getting the trophy. That's for sure. Yeah, there we go, because there's the finish line. And we don't have to worry about anyone else because they are nowhere near us. We could literally stop for 10 seconds and not even worry. Boom! 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 And we are finished! Another jiggy in the bank. quite literally. And my dog wants attention. I'm speed running. I can't give you attention right now. I'm sorry. Sorry. I do love you though. I love you. Yes. Sorry about that, viewers, ladies and gentlemen. Just making sure that my attention whore of a dog gets a little bit of attention, so he doesn't make a fuss over it. Yes, he is an attention whore. Ah, that's what I haven't been doing actually. I haven't been using the warp pads, so that's my bad. And can we? Yeah, we want to go to bugger. Boggy's gym. That's where we want to go. Keep forgetting where we. All these spots. Okay. And number 3, we have unlocked number 3 and number 4. So there's another 4 jiggies to collect here. It's a little bit of James Bond there. I can't wait for the next James Bond. I wonder when it is coming out. I think Daniel Craig. Actually, speaking of James Bond, I'm going to agree with Pierce Brosnan. If anyone has actually seen the news lately, Pierce Brosnan said that Colin Salmon should be the next James Bond. If you don't know who Colin Salmon is, he's an actor that doesn't get big roles, and he really should, because he's such a brilliant actor. People will probably mostly know him from Resident Evil. He was the commander, the guy who gets chopped in half by all the lasers. Not chopped in half, he gets chopped into cubes. He becomes chop suey. Yeah, okay, thanks game. I know what I have to do. Yeah, what we need to do is give the sticky ball to this vehicle. But yeah, he gets chopped in half by all of the lasers by the Red Queen. Bitch. But right, no, I'm actually wasting time again because I'm doing things wrong. So this is probably where predetermined vehicle this is where pre-made vehicles would help. But yes, anyway, as I was saying, yes, the Red Queen chops him in half with the lasers. And that's where he dies in Resident Evil, sadly. But that's probably where you remember him mostly from. And I think Pierce Brosnan's right. A black Bond. I don't see what, because if Colin Salmon's black, basically, and people were complaining on the comments and stuff that James Bond should remain white. Why should James Bond remain white? Like it doesn't matter what color he is. Like in some films, I agree. Like I don't like it when in like films they just put in people of a certain race just because it's to appear like we're all humanitarian and we're not racist. Well, you know, if I ever made a film, then I'd want people of certain races. It's not like I'm being racist. It all depends on the film, I guess. But I don't like it when people put in actors of a certain race just to make them token actors because they don't want to appear racist. I don't like that at all. I hate that when people do that. I'm not being racist, so people don't be offended by me saying it. But I don't like it when people put in actors just because they don't want to appear racist, so they put in token actors. I really don't like that. But I think a black Bond would be bloody awesome, and Colin Salmon would be a brilliant Bond. He was actually in James Bond. He played another character, but he is such a great actor. He's also in Dinotopia, the mini-series, which is one of my favourite sort of 6-hour-long movies, broken up into 3 different episodes. But he is such a brilliant actor, and he deserves some big parts. He really does. And I do hope that they'll consider him after Daniel Craig. Like, he's 50 years old, but Daniel Craig isn't exactly young. And he never comes across as if he has a hard time acting in physical roles. Because he came back into Resident Evil, and he seems to do pretty well. So I really would like to see him be the next James Bond. Definitely. He'd be an awesome James Bond. But anyway, that discussion out the way. Well, actually, I was actually going to talk about... Yeah, I just don't like it that people are complaining because he's black and that's why he shouldn't be Bond. Just don't agree with that. He's a brilliant actor and he was in James Bond already, and just his acting skill clearly shows that he's a brilliant actor. Now, without being... no, actually, I won't say... I'm sure people think I'm racist because I'm saying that there should be a black Bond, but I do think he should either be black or white. That's all I'm saying, though. James Bond shouldn't be more than that because he's British, and, you know, yeah, you know, black and white British... I'm going to appear racist saying stuff like this, I guess. Don't be offended, people. This is just my view, but British people predominantly are white. You know, the British people, English, were first white, and I'm sure there were black English as well. And that's why I do believe that James Bond should either be black or white, but no other race. Because it just wouldn't make sense. He's a British agent. But don't feel offended by that or anything. Yeah, that's just my opinion, and I'm entitled to my own opinion. So, yeah, don't be offended by that. Otherwise, just don't watch the video, I guess. Be a bit too late now, considering it's like 2 hours 45. What? 2 hours 45? Damn. I haven't got long to get under sub 3. I just don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off. Clearly, there are missions that are a lot quicker to do. I might be doing missions that are a little bit too long to complete. But we'll just see where I end up. Hopefully I'll finish it off within the next 20 to 30 minutes. I really do want to get at least under 3 minutes. I'd like to get sub 3 hours 30 minutes if I can. But sub 3 would be lovely. I've definitely not beaten the second record, which is 2 hours 40 something. So still in last, because at the moment I believe there's only 3 people. At least on the scoreboard there's only 3 people, so still in last place. Sad face. How that rhymes. What do we need to do here? Shoot some hoops. Alright. The way we do this is we're going to stick on... no, actually I shouldn't really use this vehicle, should I? I've got one. That's good for this. Not that one. That one! There we go. We'll just use this one. Lovely jubbly. As Del Boy would say, lovely jubbly. I can't do it the way he says it, of course. I speak differently to Del Boy. Although, saying that, you know, David, oh god, I've forgotten the act. I can't believe I've forgotten the guy who plays Del Boy. This is terrible. This is not right. I should know who plays him. I'm British. It's like a rule. You should know who plays Del Boy in Only Fools and Horses. I know it's Nicholas Lindus who plays Lindus, I think. Nicholas Lindus who plays Rodney. Oh, who plays Del Boy? Come on, David. No, it's not David, is it? How could I forget? Not good. Anyway, this is probably one of the missions I should stay well away from because it's a 2-minute timer, and that just comes across as a little bit too long. But it's a very easy mission. You don't really have to slam dunk them. You can drop the balls in through the bottom. So it kind of defeats the objective. It kind of defeats the object of well, it just kind of defeats. Yeah, it defeats it. You know what I mean. You know, the whole point of basketball is to get the basketball through the hoop from the top, not the bottom. But oh well. This game has some dodgy mechanics. And there we go, we got the trophy. So now we're just going to fly around because they're really... Actually, I don't know if you get a certain amount of balls that then a game ends. I don't think it works like that. Well, we'll try. See if we can cut off a few seconds. Where is it? There it is. Okay, up. I usually actually don't have... Actually, no, I usually have a bit of trouble with this mission. I usually end up screwing up at least one ball when I'm flying up, and I sort of... It chips off the tray, and like that. Except for it's usually when I'm right up at the top. Giant basketballs! It's like Space Jam, but not Space Jam because this has nothing to do with Space Jam or the Looney Tunes. Oh! Apologies people, I knocked my mic there. There we go. Sort it out. Oh well, we didn't manage to make it go quicker, but oh well, no worries there, I guess. No worries. Thank you, Mr. Fit. We'll be leaving now. We've got all of the jiggies we can get from this area. And I skipped Boggles 1 because that's a really irritating mission that you need more than one spring for. And I can't be bothered. Clearly, I don't want to go and collect another crate to get that. So, and this one is... How many have we got so far? 56. Yeah, that's a pain. 56. This will be 57, which will leave us with 18. Yeah, but we're not getting that. I'm not getting sub 3. Irritating, but it's not happening. But I could get sub 330 if I push for it. And we're just going to use this to get over to Grunty quicker. Probably this is another mission I could do without doing, but it's a jiggy, so it's... No, we don't want to miss out on all of the jiggies. Dun 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 dun. Hello. I don't know how to get 75 jiggies under. There must be a very optimized route because I've only made a few vehicles and I've only had a few simple fluff ups and I've chosen the wrong vehicle. This is a big fluff up. Actually, we only need 4 to. We've got plenty of time, so I think I might just use this vehicle. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to test myself. Thanks, Grunty, for hitting me there. I'm really appreciative of that. I don't understand that. I find this a really pointless Grunty fight because basically she has this. I can't even remember what you unlock from her in this bit. She has like this crab that like is asking for high fives. No! Ah! Where is it? No, 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 no! Okay, perhaps I really should think about restarting this before I end up wasting all these minutes. Nah, yeah, let's just restart this. Let's just restart this. No! Oh dear, see now I'm fluffing up because I'm not focusing. That's terrible. Right, quickly, quit the challenge, change the vehicle. Go, 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 go. And here's me thinking that I'll be able to complete it quicker. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take that one and we're going to give it... my dog's whining, I don't know why. Give me 2 seconds, doggy. Well, actually, just give me... give me a couple... 20 minutes. Give me 20 minutes. I won't be too long, hopefully. And that one there, and that one there. And we need some propellers quickly. Right. There we go. Okay. Right. Ay. No, sub 3 is not happening, sadly. That is annoying. I was hoping to get that, but... See, now if I could really optimize it to get all of these jiggies in 2 hours 20 minutes, I'd definitely be able to speedrun this game a lot more often. But right now, whereas where my speedrunning is for this game, it's not going to happen. Whoa! Damn you! I really don't know what she's actually using in it. I've forgotten what you actually unlock. I think it's a sinker for doing this. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. Plenty of time to collect all these balls. And they basically stack up until you knock them over, which is kind of funny. I'll show you because I'm pretty sure you can get them through the other side as well. Basically... Oh, we're going to lose that one. But every time you put another ball in, it falls through and ends up... Oh no, they basically pile up like that. Let's see if we can get a huge pile of balls going. A huge pile of balls going. Just for fun. For giggles. For giggles. Bloody I think it eventually falls over, or does it? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Very interesting. And yeah, Grunty tends to get stuck in this mission. She really doesn't prevent you from doing anything in this one. This is kind of disappointing on why it's really easy, because she just doesn't stop you. She just gets stuck a lot. And I still don't understand what she actually does. Other than that, I mean, she causes tidal waves, but I've already got the trophy in the bag, so I mean, that could actually cause those to fall over if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, Grunty, you evil witch. Well, now that we've got them all, practically, we might as well just, like, go up here now. Oh, I forgot, we've only got 2 wheels, so it's kind of impossible. And we can just sit here and watch Grunty. And watch all of the balls disappear. Oh, wow, look at that. Our vehicle is just hanging on the edge. We'll just sit here on this very dangerous edge and watch Grunty. Oh, actually, let's just go here. Why not? Oh, can we fly? Can we fly? No, we can't fly. Where is Grunty? I'm actually peculiar as to what a vehicle looks like. Yeah, I'm wondering what... Yeah, there she is. I really don't understand what her vehicle actually does in... Oh, I think you unlock a jet, actually. Yeah, you unlock the jet in this, but I really don't know what exactly she's meant to do. Oh, we unlock the scuba seat, which is really pointless. There's literally only one mission that comes in handy. So... Oh, God, I'm really... Oh, really in pain right now. Just sitting in the same position for almost 3 hours straight. Although we do get it on our vehicle, but again, it's really pointless during the speed run. So, how many have we got now? We've got 4 to collect. I'm sure Trophy Thomas has a few more for us. Oh, we might as well check. 58. Yeah, we've still got 15. No, 17 to go. Is it 17? Or am I completely getting it wrong? No, 17. Yep, it's definitely 17. Ay. 17. That's a lot. Get out of my way, noob. No, quick. Mumbo's motors. Yeah. Okay. We unlock another door? No, we did not. Thank you, random rhino, for screwing up my driving, and you really irritating police that just add nothing to the game. Just very irritating. I really hate it when they add in enemies to the game that are really pointless. Like, there's really no point to the police. Honestly, it doesn't make the game all that fun being shot at and making your jiggies fly about the place, so they come across as very pointless. They're not very immersive. You know, if they'd have made this one big open world, and maybe there would have been more point to them then, but just the way they are, they're really pointless and just irritating. So why they added them in this game, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, Logbox 720, our last 2 levels on this. So this will get us to 60. I think the last one has about 5, so we're getting closer. We're getting closer to the end of this speed run. Yeah, that one always gets me. But sadly, no sub 3 hours. But I could push and hopefully get a sub 3:30 and at least knock off 45 minutes off of my personal best. And then hopefully I'll join the community and I'll figure out all the nice tips and hints that they've managed to find. I don't know if I'm going to get the trophy on this one because I've fluffed up a couple times now, and again. You have to go pretty... The thing with this vehicle is you have to kind of go slow. If you go too fast, you end up toppling it because it's just a horrid design. Thanks, Humber. I honestly don't understand why on earth you decided to build a vehicle that is just dangerous. Like this. Giant mine! Giant mine! Oh! What on earth? Okay, that was unexpected. There, I'm definitely not getting... Ah, this is irritating. Why on earth? No, go back. No, no. Come on. No! Yeah, there we go. Okay, definitely lost the trophy on this one. That was really unfortunate. And that was just the game screwing me over, really. Oh well. As long as we get the jiggy, I guess. But the trophy, getting the trophies is very... No, no, no. Ah, yeah, yeah. Oh, no. That's a couple of minutes gone. Okay. Focus, focus, focus. Ah. I just want to stop this speedrun now, but I'm so close to completing the game now that I don't want to. Plus I could beat my personal best, which would be nice. Even if it doesn't beat the current one. Just, I'm more about perfecting my own run really than beating someone else's time. You know, I'm not really, I wouldn't say I'm 100% competitive, you know? I mean, it's fun, it's a fun competitive, if that makes sense, you know? I'm not all that bothered if I don't beat the best record at the moment. I just like to beat my own one. It's perfecting your own record and getting it better and better. And as long as I perfect this a little, or even if it's only 10 minutes over the last one, I'll be quite happy. But I'd like to get sub 330 if I can. And then once I won't speedrun this again until I join the community and find out all of their what they've found out and stuff. Hopefully they've found a really good. Oh god, another voice skip, another voice crack. Hopefully they found another. Hopefully they found a really good voice. Ah, my words. This is terrible. Hopefully they found a really good skip that saves you having to collect a certain amount of jiggies or something. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I mean, I made quite a few fluff ups, but I think even on a perfect run I wouldn't be able to get 75 jiggies in 2 hours 20. Perhaps there's a better route to what I'm doing it as. Jump, 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 jump. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Doing well, doing well. And the mine. Oh! That mine could have cost us the trophy there, but luckily it didn't. Luckily it didn't. And I do warn you all in advance, my dog may suddenly start barking in a little bit because I'm sure a family member will be... Yep, yep, there he is. I'll be back. Family member returning just now, so... Okay, so... and my dog is going to bark because it's a pain in the ass. Next, Boggles, so... Okay, close. Easy, Banjo. Easy there, sir. Right. Hello, Boggles. Time to go to the log box. Literally, it's my... tongue-tied. As you can see, it's the X of the Xbox, because Rare are now, first-party Xbox, because... Thanks. Thanks, Boggles. Really appreciate that. Now, you can kind of escape having to climb all the way down if you do the perfect jump, and I completely forgot about it until just then, so let's just restart this, and I'll do it again. Okay, ready, set, go! Right, now the perfect jump, I believe, is right here. No, it's not. No, it's not. But luckily, if I'm not mistaken, he fell out. No, he didn't. So this is the problem when you have a passenger. If they fall out at a different height, then you can really screw up. You can really screw it up and you have to reset most of the time. Yeah, there we go. This, yeah, I usually get hit by that mine anyway. So, and oh my word, he really screwed up the car there. Got all of those different RBs. Okay, come on, get back on. Yeah, I do not like those mines. They are really evil. Anyway, now we have to go and collect Boggies. Bottles, not Boggles. It's Bottles, isn't it? I've been calling them the wrong name this whole time. Now we have to collect Bottles' laptop from up top. So. And that has health as well, so we do have to be careful when we pick that up. But luckily we have springs, which just screwed us over. But hopefully, no. The game is just not having it, is it? No, it's not having it. That could cost us the trophy, but I'm not resetting. I'm not going to reset. Hopefully that doesn't cost us the trophy. Yeah, okay, let's just reset. That's irritating. I'm losing a lot of time now. Well, I'm confident I can beat my score, but just not at the level I was hoping to. There we go. Lovely, 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 lovely. Perfect fall. But I don't understand, Bottles. Why you... That doesn't make any sense. You weren't... Ah! Screw you, Bottles. Okay. And go. No. Oh, he didn't fall out. I'm really surprised, Bottles. You didn't chicken out this time. But you're going to chicken out that time. And you get... It doesn't make any sense for them to just suddenly appear on whatever they were closest to, because he was no way... Brett's happy place. Just go into my happy place right now, people. Oh no, it's mine again. Ah, Bottles, you are a troll. You are a serious troll. This is just one of the things I hate about the AI in this game. They really troll you. Right, there's that mine, so... Alright, just fall here, because then Bottles will fall out, and we can pick him up again. Get in, troll. And there we go. Lovely. Okay, right. Go. Yeah, okay, we get it, Bottles. Thank you. Jump. Oh, really? Any other time. Any other time. Right. There we go. Done that. Okay, as soon as we do that. And up we go. Don't fluff up the jump this time by not jumping. And go over here. Actually, why did I go over here? I'm really confused now. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. We've got plenty of time to get the laptop and get back down there. In fact, we may dodge certain enemies going this way. If we're lucky. Or he could... It's a mine, basically. No, it's still there, but... He's not found us. He hasn't... He didn't spot us, so we're alright. There's the laptop. Get that in there. Really... Just... Why? Just what kind of laptop is that? And we jump. However, you have to be careful when you jump in with this laptop in here, because it has an occasional... Yeah, as you can see, it glitches out the bottom. And, yeah, you can break it. So, I have to do that all over again. What? I've wasted a good 10 minutes on this now. 3:30 just seems to be out of my grasp already. Okay, there we go. Land. Okay, Boggy, get in. Bottles, but stop calling him Boggy, please. Why am I calling him Boggy? Okay, there we go. Meh. Right. And off we go again. Jump. Jump. Time to go get that laptop. But yes, as you can see, when you jump off, it kind of glitches through the bottom of the case, not the case, the storage box, which is a massive troll. I don't understand why it does that. And sugar, we got this. Yeah. It blew up. Oh well. We can dodge this other one. So, yeah, he didn't see us, luckily. We'll pick up the laptop again, and we'll just be a little bit more careful with it this time. How are we going to do this? You know what? It's probably quicker to just take the laptop down with Banjo because... Yeah. Oh! Oh! If I had picked that up at that precise moment, that laptop would have been toast. It would have gone. I really do have to finish this up soon, actually, because I have to do something. So I really hope I can get. Really hope I can actually pull this off. And then we have to go to number 6, right? Yeah, and there's 5 more. Lovely. Right, hopefully I can finish this off, but I do have to get off fairly soon, so this may be, sadly, an unfinished run, which would really depress me because I've spent the past 3 hours trying to complete it, but real life gets in the way. Those real life issues, those real life problems. Anyway, if I hadn't screwed up for 10 minutes right there with bloody bottles. So now we have to take this policeman around because he's too lazy to fly himself. And luckily enough, he doesn't fall out of his chair. We just have to stay close to these cameras so he can take pictures of them for reasons unknown. Doesn't make much sense, but okay. I quite like the design of this. This one works fairly well, this vehicle. But every time I try and make a steady vehicle, it kind of fails. It's never balanced. It's always too fast, or the steering's out of control, or it's too heavy. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not what we were planning to do. Right, where are we going next? We'll go for that one. Come on, jet. Take the picture, please. Thank you. Lovely jubbly. Oh, isn't it? Yeah, okay. It's because there's bloody police officers too fat. Sorry, it's true. Okay, look at him. I can't even look at him because... Done, apparently. Finally! Lovely. Right. Yeah, okay, thank you. I really don't have time to talk to you right now. Right, anyway, how many jiggers have we got? We just need to get to 67. Actually, we just need to get to 70. Reasons why I will unveil later. There's actually a few. We could try and get all of the jiggy switches, but I don't know if I remember where they all are. Jiggy tamper switches. I think there's only 3 of them though, so that wouldn't. No. The reason I haven't been spending my notes, if you notice, is because I want to spend them on something else, which I shall show you later. This is really irritating, this one, actually. I shouldn't have really taken this one on. But, oh well. Right, so we activate this, and basically we have to get 10 of these little buggers into here. Ah, get out of my way. We have to get 10 of them in to get our trophy. The only thing is, the only way you can... Go away. Look, I don't like you. You're a pain in the arse. Go away. And these things like try and crawl away from you, which is kind of irritating because they didn't do that at the beginning of the game. So to make them suddenly not want to be near you is kind of the irritating. No, I'm not getting the trophy. That's for sure, which is irritating. Come here. Stop running away. If Banjo was faster, we wouldn't have a problem, but I'm saving, as I said, my jiggies. So that... Come here. irritating me. Can you not just switch so I don't have to keep... Get here. Get in there and get electrocuted. Save me hassle. No, he's gonna escape. Ha 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 ha. Two more. We just need 2 more. Really? Now you come by. Oh no, no! God damn things. Thank you. I don't know. Banjo's just hanging around apparently. Like literally. Yay! Right, we're going to get all these jiggies, then we're going to go and collect other jiggies that I haven't actually earned yet. Well, I don't have to earn them, but you'll figure out why later. I'll show you why later. Right. And I believe this is another race. Oh, my back really hurts. Come on, time. Time is running short for me right now. So, this is another race. Very tight race. I try and cheat by using my cannon, but... Oh, humble, you. I will not call you that word. Just ignore me, people. I wasn't going to swear. I swear. I swear. And I swear because I swore. So I'm swearing right now that I won't swear. Yeah. Yeah, you have to do so many laps of this, and sadly my steering on this vehicle is not that great. So, kind of a lot of braking. There is no handbrake, if I'm not mistaken. There isn't really a handbrake on this game. Just the reverse. Unless A is a hand. Is A a handbrake? No, A is always to activate the propellers. A handbrake. Ah, go away. I thought that was Count Chocula for a minute. I thought, hold on, what the hell? Count Chocula in this game? Since when? Oh, my back. Ah, so painful. Painful position. Oh, okay, how many laps? Come on, surely. Surely we're nearly at the end, right? And I swerved, and that caused me to crash, and that may have cost me the trophy. Irritating. Come on, yeah, there we go. No, I thought that was the end of the race. Right, this has to be the last lap. This has to be, because I don't think I'm going to be able to. Yeah, it is. No, come on. Whoa! Almost didn't get the trophy there. That kind of scared me. I thought, no, I'm not getting the trophy. Okay, shut up, Humber. I haven't got time to talk to you, okay? I've got Jiggies to collect and a Grunty to defeat still. Oh, Boggy, your one can wait. It's irritating, that one. Okay, this one isn't all that fun either. What we need to do is put a storage, large tray. We need to put a tray on top of this. We need to go. Go. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to hit 330 with this either, but oh well. That sucks, but it happens. Ah, lovely, I've got them both. So these guys try and run away from you, so you have to sort of blow them up before they get a chance to do that. Where's this guy? Oh, he's there. Ah, no, don't let him escape. Ah, that disc is very irritating. Oh, you're ruining my aim. Just pick up that one. I've forgotten how you add. I don't think this is the right way, but okay. No. Stop bouncing around. There we go, lovely. Okay, I believe it's cards, dice, and then that. I'm hoping. Let's take it over there and see if I got it right. Don't fall out, please. It doesn't actually tell you what the right thing is, but oh no worries, I've completed it. No? Okay. No, yeah, I did it. Yeah, woo! I don't know why it took so long to initiate, but oh well, it does matter. And then this next one is rather irritating. We have to go through all this gloop right here. So, yeah, not too fun. We have to take this pill down there because the gloop is too thick or something. I don't know. But no. Right, we're just new vehicle really quickly. Oh no. Scuba seat. Then we want that large. Two of these really quickly. Fuel. No, not large. Just one. No, stop it, game. I'm sure you've noticed I'm slightly irritated right now because I just want to complete this. Storage, we need the box, which I guess can go there, which really means that all of my positions are wrong. Ay caramba. That's... No! Don't do this to me, game, please! I want to win! Well, I just want to complete you. That's what I mean by winning. No, I don't want them. I want sinkers. That's what I want. Just one. Just one will do. And I want wheels, of course. High grip. 1. Oh, damn. 2, 3, 4. And then I also want a propeller. Big propeller. For flying purposes. Not working. Okay. Small propellers. Because those are the future. But we do... Oh, okay, we use wings. We use wings. It's fine. We use wings. We'll just use folding wings. Okay, right, there we go. Done. Come on, double sixes. Yeah, that's good. Let's just go. Oh, no, the sinker. Ah, the sinker has caused it to topple over. That is just typical. Right, can I put it there? Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Yeah, that's the problem with the sinkers. They are that heavy. They're really heavy. The whole point of them, obviously, is to make it so that your vehicle can go underwater. I'm gonna have trouble getting off the ground. There we go. Oh, why game? Why? Come on, fly. No. No. I'm sorry if I'm shouting into the mic right now, but I just... Come on. Yes. Ah. Down we go. Down we go. Down we go. And we're off. Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. That's typical. Turn around. Go. Come on. Have I not gone down enough? I haven't, have I? Running out of time here. There we go. Okay, go. Use the wings. God damn it! Okay, and I believe... Okay, that's great. Yeah, thanks. And that is all of the ones we can do here. So now we can head back. Come on, game. Load. Just look. Please, game. Load. Thank you. Alright. Ah, there's the police. Just the people we want to see right now. Bastards. Pardon my language. Right, we've got 7 here. I'm imagining we have about, what, maybe 2... Trophy Thomas, hopefully. Maybe 4 would be brilliant. But I'm not holding any hope for that. No! Come on, before the police notice that we have all these jiggies, because they'll try and ruin my day further. Oh, thanks, creators of this game that decided let's just make the trolley utterly useless. Go. No. Okay, it was only two. Just hurry. Banjo. Cops. It's the cops, Banjo. Quickly, hide the golden dust. And they're off. But it's too late. Haha, we warped. Ah, thank God. Lovely. Okay, how many we got? 63. What? No! I need 70. I need to have 70. Let's go to Lakeside Trophy. Please have at least 4. 3. Okay, that's better than nothing, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 66. We need to get 4 more. Right, so now we go to Mumbo's. And then we're going to go to the beach. Thank you. 66. Okay, yeah. Now we need to go to King Jigglings. I could have got 330 if I hadn't wasted those 10 minutes with bottles. That's really irritating. Right, and now I'm trying to find someone who likes to hide, that likes to appear in different places. And I only know 3 of those places, which is not good for me. If I can't find him, I'm really bollocks. Pardon my language, but damn. Oh, he's not here, that is typical. Alright, we won't waste time. We'll go and collect some more jiggies and hopefully he will arrive. And we're actually going to go and do this next grunty challenge because... No, that is going to take far too long, I've just realised. That one takes far too long to pull off. Oh dear, the seconds are ticking away here, not ticking. Ah, why can't he just appear? Why does he have to be a pain? Right, I'm not even sure where I've unlocked more. I'm guessing I've unlocked another one over here, maybe? Can't be 100% sure to be honest, so I've just got to hope that I have. If I haven't, damn it! Curse you, double sixes! Yes, I have. I've unlocked it. Good. No, yeah, I have. Yeah. Okay. Right. Right. We only need to get 4 here. We only need to get 4. No, jump. Oh, okay. Well, we might as well get 6. We might as well. We can use the extra notes to We can use the extra notes for other items that we need to defeat Grunty. I can see this going on for another 20 minutes, sadly. Oh, no. We're not going for 6 here. We're going to go for 4. Because some of these challenges are very irritating, and I don't want to waste my time doing them. Hi, Boggy. How are you? Nice. That's lovely. Can we just get on with the challenge, please? Because I'm on a tight schedule right now. Yeah, yes I am. Talking to myself again, because I'm crazy. So basically we just have to trash his house. It's so easy and simple. You can get it done in no time whatsoever. Just push all of these blocks out of the way. Takes mere seconds. Maybe a little longer if you fudge things up like I do. Or fluff them up. I prefer fluff them. Would you like me to fluff your pillows, sir? Don't ask why. Yeah, and if any of them actually come back in, then yeah, you have to push them back out. Right, one more. I can get the trophy. Yes! Okay, good. Right. Thank you, Boggy. Thank you for the challenge. Let's get out of here. Run! What? I've forgotten what your challenge was. Oh no, if I'm not mistaken, this is a challenge that is very irritating. Yep. Very irritating. As you can see, he's back again. It's Patches. And I really don't like this one. You have to use the sticky balls, but it can be a real pain to get him stuck. A real pain. I'm going to try a new method of trying to stick him this time though. I'm going to put them at the sides and hope that this works, because I really don't have much time to waste now. And we have to swap weapons. I totally forgot about swapping my weapons. That's typical. Right, you. Okay, right, there we go. Right, and go. Right, here we go. Right, do that. Gotcha. Lovely. One of them, that's fine. And we have to drag him over to these, basically. Because conventional weapons don't work, apparently. And eventually he will have some buddies help him out, which there they are, the bloody aeroplanes once again. And they can end up getting stuck on your sticky balls. So be really careful. And we got him again, so nice and fairly quick. This one used to be a real pain for me, but this new method is working out pretty well, so I'm pretty chuffed. It's the last one now. Ah, we didn't stick him though. That's not good. Go for a retry. Got ya. Okay, right, good, we got him. And both. We've both. No! Yeah, see, if you. Gotcha. And we crashed. That could cause him to fall off. Yeah. And I thought I had the trophy in my mitts. I really don't like patches, if you've noticed. Oh, come on, game. Time and a place, game. Time and a place. Stop getting caught on the damn pirate flag. Okay, well, we're just going to get the jiggy. That's typical. That's just very irritating right now. And we lost a sticky ball as well. Stop telling me how to complete this. And we lost a wing, which is even better. Okay, well, what we'll do is... And we... yeah. Get back on my goddamn plane. Banjo, I am not impressed right now. Not impressed. Not impressed. Okay, good. What? It was going oh so well, and I had to say... I had to say it. Come on, I've got 2 more attempts. Patches or no, Mr. Look, can you just shut up, Blubber Glubber, whatever your name is? Right, okay, good. Let's just pull him over and pop him. Finally. That took way too long. Yeah, okay, he's dead. I don't care. I don't care. Right, next one. We need to get 2 more because I don't believe, unless it says 68. Yeah, it says 68. Perhaps if we're not doing Mumbos because Mumbos is an absolute troll of a mission. I'm not fudging about with that. We're going to do bottles and hopefully we get 1 more trophy Thomas, and then all we've got to do is buy the rest of our jiggies and we can go straight to the last mission. It's now an air race. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Let's just hope that we can get 1 more trophy. I'm hoping we can. And I'm hoping nobody has any Clockwork Kazes, which, as I said before, are basically automatic missiles. I mean, homing missiles. But we're pretty safe at the moment. I'd love if these doors actually shut closed and, like, captured you. And I like how Mumbo's just got, like, half a head. Bit arrogant of you, wasn't it, Mumbo? Considering you're, like, the manager of this place, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it Bottles? Bottles is the manager, isn't he? I'm guessing that was the ship from Rusty Bucket Bay. Or whatever it was called. Yeah, all of these places are actually from... It would have been nicer that they had the squirrel or the bird from Banjo Kazooie 1, because they've got the tree there, so you just expect them to have the bird or the squirrel. Squazzle, whatever his name is. No, that's on Viva Pinata. Viva Pinata. Deal with fun. Oh, okay, can we make it? Yeah. Got a lucky cycle there. I mean, I haven't actually looked at all of these different things properly. Maybe they have pictures of the squirrel. Could be wrong. Can't really look. Because I might crash. Right, come on, I really do want to get the trophy. And hopefully have 70 once I finish this. There we go. Yeah, that's the end. So we're not going to get the trophy. Ooh, I thought we were going to get it there because I dropped too fast. Okay, right. Okay. Come on, I haven't got long left. Please say I've got 70. Oh, thank you. The game loves me. At least, touch wood. I'm hoping the grunty battles go by very quickly. Because I honestly don't want to faff about too much of her. She is a real troll in in the last in the last challenge. Oh no, I've got to do other challenges as well. Oh no. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this all. Hopefully I can. I think the last challenge takes about 5 minutes and the grunties take about 5. I really don't have that much time left, so we're cut close on time on speed running time and beating my personal best, and also how much time I can actually continue for. Here we go. Whee! Right. 70 jiggies, and yeah, okay, thanks Mumbo, really don't care. And now we need to go to the seaside, to King Jingaling. Please be in an easy spot for me to get to. Please. I honestly... Is that him up there? No. Is that him? No. Oh no, I don't know where he is. I don't know where he's... I only know 3 spots where he spawns. Apparently... He didn't want to spawn in one of them. The only other one that I know of is down there, so I've just got to hope he's there. Otherwise, I'm literally screwed. Because I don't particularly want to do 3 more missions. I don't feel I had to. There he is. He's up there. No, we're good. There he is. He's right there. Can I do this all in 24 minutes and at least get 15 minutes off my past record? Can I? That's the question. Hello. Yeah, we'll take that. Here's my jig event. Oh no, he only gives you 4? I thought he gave you 5. Oh no. No, he does give you 5. There we go. Thank you. And the leftover money will go towards weapons to fight Grunty in the last battle. Hopefully it doesn't go past 500. Or 400 at least. Going past 5, isn't it? Yep. Please don't go past 400. I really need at least 400. You get. You're going to go past it. 300. Don't go past 300. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Our last 5 jiggies, people. And now we can fight Grunty. It's been a lovely, not lovely 3 hours and something. And there's me thinking I was going to be able to beat the 2-hour 20. Well, not the 2-hour 20. There's me thinking I could get under sub 3. And luckily the jiggies didn't fall out. The game is being kind to me now. Right. So we're just going to drop these off, unlock the door. Then we're going to go to Humber, buy some parts. And we're going to go straight up there and defeat Grunty and do the L.O.G challenges. Okay, yeah, that's great. Great. Yeah, I don't care, L.O.G. Okay, I don't care at the moment. Humber, don't do some moves. I need to buy things from you. Hi. Right, buy parts. Right, what we need is no, we don't need that. We need no torpedo. We need clockwork. Kaz. We need. We'll take 2 of them actually. We'll take a large ammo, which we can't afford. We don't have any money. Alright, well, what we bought we'll have to do, I guess. Here we go. Now, usually, if I could, I'd try and get the laser, because that does some devastating damage, but we'll have to leave it right here. No! Come on, game. No, come on, we're at the last hurdle here. Okay, there we go. Back to Mumbo's Mountain. I think it would have been nicer if they'd have, like, it doesn't matter actually, it doesn't matter. Let's just get this out of the way. Let's just finish this. Let's just finish this stuff. Right, now first thing we have to do is we have to go and defeat L.O.G first. Well, not defeat him, but we have to complete his challenges before we can actually fight Grunty, because this game's just a bastard like that, pardon my language. Hi L.O.G. Yeah, okay, yeah, just, yeah, right, Log, please. And you have to use the same vehicle during Log's challenges, so we're going to have to customise, not that one. We're going to have to customise this a little. So, alright, what we're going to do is, we're going to remove these guys. And we're going to put these guys here. So. And then we need a storage, which we can just use a box for. We can just use a box to do that. Gadgets, we need a sticky ball, which I think I can put here, can't I? No, I thought I could stick. Yeah, there we go. And we also just need a gun, which we'll use the egg turret for. Like that. There we go. Okay, right, we're ready. Here we go. And if you notice, there's actually a Viva Pinata in the trash in that crate. Anyway, I should have really added wheels to the front, but oh well. So our first test is basically we have to stay in this crown for 12 seconds, which is very easy to do. You don't know the pattern of it when you first play it, but I do know the pattern of it, so you don't have to worry about that one. And then basically Log asks you a bunch of questions, which I don't care if I'm going to get wrong, because it's only to do with time, and it doesn't matter. He still has to say something when you get it correct. So sadly, no, you're wrong on that one. That's a shame, but I couldn't care less. Basically, if you get them right, you get 5 seconds off. But yeah. Right, okay, entirely pathetic. You didn't answer any correct. That's great. That's really great, Log. I couldn't care less, to be honest. Right, next one we have to move this gem into the trash, which is the gem off of the eye. Actually, we're just going to use the sticky ball to do this. It's 10 times quicker. Okay, there we go. I'm going to fly. So we don't really need that. It doesn't matter. And we're just going to crash straight into this. It didn't work. Sugar. Oh well. This is really heavy, so there you go. Lovely. No. That's great. I wish you could get through these quicker. You could have designed us to be more speedrun efficient, Rare. Curse you. Well done, that answer. See, it's still the same, no matter. And I'll basically just get 5 seconds off. 1 out of 5. That's pathetic. Or 1 out of 4. Oh, I scored 2. Okay, I wasn't really looking, so I was more looking at the time. I just want to get sub 4. Sub 4 would be beautiful. It would be beautiful. Right, B. There we go. Okay. Go. Ow. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Oh, you would do that, wouldn't you? Oh, come on. How dare it do this to me? The only problem with the egg turret on this bit is, yes, it's very weak. So it takes a lot of hits to take these out. Oh well. Right, just 2 more for this. And then a couple more for this one. Again, don't really care about the trophy or the jiggy. So, all we need to do is win the... Well, actually, we do need to win the jiggy on this, but it doesn't matter, because even if you do get them all wrong, you'd still guarantee the jiggy, as you can see by the ridiculously large jiggy area. Come on, I'm losing time here. I don't have much time left in real life to finish this off. Log. Okay, but frankly, I expected better. I couldn't care less, Log. Now we have a land, sea, and air race. Well, not a race. Sort of, can you get through them all quickly? And this can be really dodgy. Really don't need this bloody... Oh well. I don't like this bit of the game. This bit of Log's trials at the end, because it's really irritating. And then we break on to flying, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. And we're off. Now this is where it gets easier. No, it doesn't, because I didn't activate the propeller. And I'm just going to have the sticky ball not hang out, but spaz out. Spaz. And drop all the wings. Done. Sadly, no, you're wrong. That is just such a great shame, my dear Log, my dear fellow. But I don't care myself. I do think Log's quite a cool character, actually. He's kind of creepy, but it's just a shame they really labelled this Banjo Kazooie, because I think it could have done much better on its own as a standalone title, and then they could have worked on Banjo Kazooie 3. But clearly, Microsoft had other ideas, because I think Microsoft was one of the reasons that this game ended up coming out as terrible as it did. Because obviously Rare is an intellectual property of Microsoft now, so, and they're first party producer of Microsoft. So now I should have had a bigger tray. I'm not quite sure if these are all fit in this, but we'll just have to hope they do. One. Oh, that is typical. No, Banjo, what are you doing? No, you're not going to get the better of me, you little buggers. Okay, I believe this is the last one, and then we can finally fight Grunty. Or not, maybe we've got one more. Just waiting for this to finally end. Running out of time, and I want to beat my record. My terrible singing voice. That's great, Log. Seriously, that's brilliant. Last one. This is definitely the last one. We basically have to hit all of these cabbages out of the ring here. So just BAM! There's two at least. I basically have these guys that get in our way, to kind of stop us from doing so. And I'm going to stop Banjo. No, actually, I think we'll just sticky ball this last one. And pull it out. There we go, done. Finally. And we get our Jiggy at least, which is cool. And then now we can go and finally fight Grunty. Without you getting in our way. Where's our vehicle? And Grunty, if you haven't played this game, basically the way you defeat her is a bunch of it's a series of different vehicles you have to defeat of hers. And the last one, the broomstick, is probably the most irritating of the lot. Now you have to use the same vehicle throughout, so we can't change our vehicles once we've done this. So what we're going to do is we're going to customize this slightly. We want the foldy propellers to be helicopters. Because there'll come a moment in the game when we're going to need them. And then we want large propellers on the back. Right, and now we need to change our weapons. So we want Quirk Kaz, because those will automatically shoot for us. I swear I bought two. Apparently I only got one. Oh dear. Oh, okay, well, it's just the way it is, I guess. Just the way it is. Some things never change. I'm sorry. I'm singing really terrible old songs. Can we not have two? Okay, well, let's just center it then. And weaponry, we also want a torpedo. Because that will make things a lot easier. And we'll keep our grenades. Right, there we go. This is no. Oh right, we need to change our ammo. My bad. We need to add our ammo crates. We got a few more to add. And we're going to stick the large one across the back. Yeah, we're going to need it. So I'm going to be spamming ammo out the yazoo, to not swear, as it were. Okay, let's do this, guys. This is the end, and yeah, here we go. The end of Grunty. And our first vehicle is very easy to defeat, except for I realised my torpedo is not set. So there we go. And if you notice, she does have, she has a shield, so that's unfortunate. Come on, pick up. Ah, fly, fly! God damn you! Yeah, all of her vehicles have shields, so you have to sort of contend with that, which is very irritating. Come on. She never usually takes this long to defeat her first one. I fluffed up. This is where the laser comes in handy, because you can really do some damage to her with the laser. Oh well. I didn't collect it in the end. I really should have, but it was... to get the laser, it's a very long, arduous mission, and it's irritating. So next one she has is a boat. Very easy to take out. We don't have to worry too much about that. And the reason I got the Clockwork Kaz is because it constantly hits her. Saves me. It just, at least it means that I have to keep putting this on. Oh dear, that is not good. Okay, right. Anyway. Come on. Okay, there we go. Right, next one. This is the most irritating of the lot. This is her invisible one. I cannot stand this. This is where I get stuck most times trying to defeat her. And there it is right there. But this bloody robot of hers is getting in my way. She has a Clockwork Kaz as well, so... There we go. This one is not too bad. If you get too close though, it can be, because she does have a laser, and just as much as a laser affects her when you use it against her, it really does affect you too, so you have to be careful. I mean, it's completely weird what on earth this is, and you sort of have to keep pummeling until you make a hole in her vehicle. And if you have weak vehicles, it can take a long time. If I'm not mistaken, this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one, the most irritating of the lot. This is the... What am I doing? What did I just take off? Yeah, okay, right. This is her broom. And as I'm sure you can imagine, if you've played this before, you know how irritating this broom is. You can see just how much damage the bugger does. Yeah, and she stops. She managed, like, she has the perfect hover, which doesn't make sense because I don't think you can actually have a perfect hover in this game. Anyway, torpedoes are probably the best, other than Clockwork Kaz's torpedoes to me are the best to use against her. Unless you have a laser, then you can really take her out quickly, but I don't, so... I'd love if I could beat her before we lose the trophy. I'd just like to do that, because I usually find it hard to actually defeat her to get the trophy. Which I guess I shouldn't, because yeah. Oh dear, that's not good. We stalled. And we run out of ammo, which is not good. This is what I usually end up having to deal with, running out of ammo against her. Running out of ammo is not good. And the Clockwork Kaz is also waste my ammo, so... There we go. Done. And that's it. So 3 minutes 53. 3 hours 53 seconds it took altogether. And complete. And we're going to skip the final cutscene, because... No, we can't. We can't skip the final cutscene, because this game doesn't let us skip the final cutscene. But that's Nix's Let's Play, Banjo Kazooie. No, that was my speed run, but I could do a Let's Play of this game, I guess, but it kind of seems a bit pointless since I'm speed running it. I really just want the game to end now so I can check my in-game time. But yeah, you have to watch this really boring cutscene. Again, you can't skip it, because this game just doesn't like you skipping cutscenes. I don't think this is too long a cutscene though, so hopefully... Why not Scott Mouth? But there you go, guys. That was the speed run. 3 hours 53 minutes. I guess actually it's probably 3 hours 52 because maybe yeah, about 3 hours 53. So that was what? That was 22 minutes. I cut out 22 minutes from my personal best, which is great. So 3 hours 53 minutes is now my new personal best. But there's still a lot of room for improvement, of course. That 2 hours 20 mark that I you know, oh, excuse me there. I'm definitely aiming to sort of get my own speed run to that point. Hopefully once I join the Banjo Nuts and Bolts speedrunning community. I'm just watching Mumbo's little dance there, but hopefully once I join that community then I'll find out all the hints and tips and I'll be able to make a much faster speed run. But thank you for all of you who actually watched the entire almost 4 hours worth here. I'm actually probably going to upload this as just one 4 hour chunk because yeah, yeah. I love how he just like gives all of Kazooie's like old bits back. But I don't think there's going to be another game because this one kind of flopped, I think, and Microsoft aren't that nice. Oh, got the shivers there. Come on, game. Can we just skip the cutscene now? It's really not interesting. I've seen this so many times. So many times. And the game is... I think this game just likes to lag. Because I always have this issue with this game. It likes to lag at points. And then you have this really pointless banjo head that you can't use unless you have all the parts, which is kind of funny. So he kind of gives you this for completing the game. It's a really useless vehicle. Like, that is really useless. I thought a Kazooie one would be cool though. Like the ones that obviously it's like it works like an aeroplane. But let's take a look, shall we? Actually, I think there. Did I see there? I don't know if I saw like something online that they were planning on another one. I could be wrong. But I'm guessing it will kind of... I don't know if they're going to base it off this, but what she says at the end here, it kind of makes it seem as though she's going to make the next game. So, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to... Will they count this in the Banjo? Will they count this, or will they just ignore it? Because I think a lot of the Banjo Kazooie fans sort of steered clear of this. Because, you know, it's not like the original, which is kind of upsetting. I still feel this could have been a standalone title without the name Banjo Kazooie. I wish it would just hurry up. I just want to see my time. Just want to see what my time was. There we go. Right. Statistics, game information, view statistics. 3 hours 27 minutes. So that's in-game time. So I guess I guess they go by in-game time on the scoreboards, but that's what it says. That's how long I've been on it for. So 3 hours 27 minutes, but it was also 3 hours 53 minutes. So I'm not quite sure which one we're going with. But there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this very long video. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye. And if you do like my video, if you did like my video and my commentary, please do check out the rest of my videos. But yes, goodbye. I hope you'll take care.